Good evening and welcome to The Prestige, a Vampire Rivals podcast. I am here with several people who have all gone quiet because they are I don't know. We're just not talking right now. But if you were on this chat like 2 seconds ago, it was pure chaos. And I'm hoping that we can bring some of that chaos to you tonight with an epic game of Vampire Rivals. I will have two co-hosts tonight. We finally have enough people to run a full table and do commentary. So let me please introduce the crowd first off to my dear sweet friend, the Prince of Oakland. I keep wanting to say Berkeley, but the Prince of Northern California, Ravyes.
Hello, hello.
There he is. And then here is my other buddy, who I love very much. He is, should I Seder Jest? Is that what I'm going to call you?
Seder Jester, Seder Thrust.
Seder Jester, Seder Thrust. That's how I feel. You may recognize that name because he has played games on this stream before, and tonight we are going to enlist him in some commentary as we play. Also, on the table playing, we have Brandon Adams, Paper Alchemist, Mystic King, and the Tremere Queen. Say hey, guys.
Yo.
Hi.
There it is.
I'm glad I didn't mute you yet, EC.
That's a good idea because now I've got to let everyone know what's going to be happening. We're just going to be playing a straight game of Vampire Rivals. I think people are going to be trying out some new decks. I know that Mystic King, you're playing something a little new tonight, right?
It's the same thing with some changes.
Okay, like a little tweak there. We'll see what happens here.
Same, but different.
Still same, but much. All right, guys. You can, when we start, go ahead and mute me on the Discord, and then go ahead picking first player and rivals, and let's start the game. Take it away, guys.
Let's do this. Who's gonna? I think we first determine who's the first player, and then we flip over.
Yeah, so first
Overall.
player, flip, and then rivals.
You got this nice big table here to look at.
It's flip.
This always happens, I swear to God.
I don't know why Mr. King is whispering. I see a do flip. Faith Gray. Faith Gray's coming out as a leader. That's
I think we flip
ballsy.
Havens at this point too, right?
Mr. King.
Oh, I
No,
know
not
what
at
we're
this
going to
point.
do here. I know what we're doing here. I already know what we're doing here.
Oh, Brandon's got some
The
ideas.
freaking ritual deck that Hong is gonna play over there, and I'm telling you, it goes fast. So, table, I'm warning you.
No one else needs to know this, Brandon.
Brandon's playing clandestine to start out with. Love it. Oh, we
There are
got
changes.
that's
This is
interesting.
not as fast as it normally is.
So clandestine makes me think it could be.
Oh, I already know what Leah Tremere Queen is doing too.
This is
She's
gonna be
going to kill you. She's just trying to kill people. That's pretty much what she's doing.
We didn't think this through, Brandon.
Oh yes. Okay, I see it now. Oh my God.
I don't think I packed enough defense cards. This is going to be a bad day for me.
I
I
think
hope so.
we're gonna have an easy game commentating, guys. Let me tell you. This is Brandon's
Yeah,
Man,
element.
we're
that's
just
fine.
hating on Brandon. Why is this?
These guys are gonna bring content.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
I think we're good to choose
Rivals?
rivals.
Here we go. Here goes the rival throw.
Lord, please don't give me Leah. Please don't have Leah
But
chasing me.
I only
I don't
want
want it.
Brandon.
All right, rivals
Oh,
are out.
shoot.
And it
Is she
looks
on my
like-
back? Oh, my God.
Sure am.
Oh,
yeah.
we're
Lord have
going.
mercy.
We're going turn
Why?
order, my friends. Turn order.
Oh, my gosh. She's going
Gosh.
to come get me.
Who's got the first
I have
player
a-
This is
token? Hong?
terrifying.
Oh
Or
no,
Mr.
this is
King?
you're terrifying. I have a bunch of thin bloods coming my way.
I mean, listen, nobody wants thin bloods in their back, but I have General Flint who can one-shot anybody in the game, so it's a different game.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I think Brandon's running.
I am first player.
Horde the herd. That's my prediction.
Oh,
With
okay.
clandestine, that's a
Well,
good prediction.
I guess my first play will be to,
Oh.
set up the city deck first, I suppose.
Yeah, they forgot to do that. City deck's coming up. Here comes the turn.
I think Hong's running. Mystic King is running.
We never decided, so I hit San Francisco.
He's probably
Whatever
running
you play,
the
you're
ritual.
going to still lose today.
He's running the ritual deck.
Just joking. You probably have the best
Why
deck
are,
at the table.
why are you so mean to me?
You have the best deck at the table. I'm just joking.
That's a little negging right there, I can tell.
And gallery opening is a thing, I suppose.
I would gladly play gallery opening.
Yeah, I will discard a card to get a prestige.
Let me get rid of free money so that I can get it for
I
free.
will pass on gallery opening.
I've done that more than once with free money.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Who's playing Jesus?
I don't need anybody small.
Dropping Jesus
Alright.
Not gonna work
for
against
So my
prestige.
first action will be to play a Bruno.
Bruno.
me. We don't talk about Bruno.
Just so the stream knows, it looks like now we can see the cards in hand.
Yeah,
So-
that's
You-
EC. I gave you that.
I am no longer a pro
that
at
power.
using this program,
Awesome.
it seems. I apologize, everyone.
Awesome. I like it already.
It's a special role. If you're the one that starts the game, you can use that role.
I'm
Thank
all
you for
about special
DeCross
roles.
for putting that together.
Uh,
Y'all-
and second action,
Bruno
I will
and Faith are up.
simply draw a card.
Got the Chang tree.
Oh, that's not the draw action.
Yeah, no one saw that.
Apologies. And then
Fuck, dude.
there are no SAD on the board, so I'll just draw and pass.
So you just drew the
Yep.
second action. Interesting.
City Deck
I,
is another big.
I don't know what Tremere Queen's running.
First action, I'm
agenda-wise.
going to recruit Shep Mason.
She's got a lot of Nosferatus out there. Let's take a look at her hand.
I'm gonna make a
Sometimes
wild
it's-
guess. Invisible Army, maybe.
Dragon's
I think
Roost for the
she's
Haven.
run Turf War. She may have run Turf War with it though in the past. I'm trying to remember.
Okay,
An Invisible
Foil
Army is always a good
automatically
choice.
Attack a Vagrant.
We'll see right here.
Looks like the only Dragon Roost in play. She goes straight for the Vagrant. The second action.
So probably not
Yeah.
Invisible
And
Army
then
unless
I'm
you
going
forgot.
to
get her
draw my
points.
2 cards and pass the turn.
Yeah, so not
Nice.
Invisible Army. So maybe
do we
just
not
Turf
flip
War?
a city card? Oh, wait, yes,
She
we
I
did.
did a
Yes, we did.
Vagrant.
It's a second Vagrant, yes. I
She
see.
did.
I
Wow,
think
they're
Turf
moving.
War is an
City
odd
Deck.
decision with Dragon's Roost, but I'm
Sads.
always down for interesting stuff.
Athlete.
Athlete gets flipped. You know,
Okay,
I would
well,
really, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Rob. That
mhm.
would be. We haven't seen it yet, though.
What I will do,
It's not Invisible Army because there is a Vagrant. She did not
Yes.
get Prestige.
I will
Agenda, you mean?
Here's up Brandon.
Recruit.
First action.
Kim
Kim
Fan.
Fang. Kim Fan.
and I'll blood her up in a second. But while I'm talking, I will immediately attack the athlete
Yeah, because he's running Horde the Herd. That's my
social,
prediction.
and because of clandestine's ability, I'll get it for free.
Yep.
I
pretty
This
will.
much.
feels with Royal Retreat,
Attach.
Clandestine. That
I'll
feels like
flip
Horde
my
the Herd.
agenda.
Nope. It's
Ooh,
playthings.
he's doing playthings with
Like-
Royal
Yeah.
Retreat. I like it.
That is a very interesting agenda you're playing.
Well, could you have guessed?
Ha, we cannot.
No,
Is
not a-
Playthings more popular than Horde the Herd nowadays?
Smart question.
the
Hmm.
Hong's thinking like we are.
Yeah.
I think that Horde the Herd became really popular, but I feel like Playthings is more consistent.
Yes,
And that's
I
why I'm playing
agree
it.
almost entirely with you.
I disagree.
In
but
consistency's sake, there is nothing that's more consistent than Hunt the Hunters and Playthings, in my
whatever. I
opinion.
think you guys like using the word consistent.
Yeah, I will Royal Retreat this Vagrant out
Well,
and flip the next thing. Flip.
Another
The
citizen.
student comes out.
it's going to be a
Okay.
terrible game to play Horde. the Herd.
That's the end of my turn. No torpor, no sad. I'll draw 1 vampire, and then I'll draw 1 library card, and I'll blood up my character's log.
These guys are
wait.
moving.
You guys can advance the turn to someone else. Oh, you paper.
Okay, bear with me.
These guys are moving.
So, first action, we're going.
think
Wait,
he's
whoa,
running,
city deck, please.
City
Oh,
deck,
I
yes.
apologize.
I think Paper's running strength in numbers. That's my theory.
I like this. We can take bets on this the next time we go. What the agenda is going to be with the not the
Oh,
agenda.
This is a very scary board.
I think the reason I think that is the pit
For
and
sure.
Jacob just make some sense with that. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but it kind of feels like that could be the case. That's kind of my reason.
I hear ya.
Hard for
I
my
hear
first
ya.
turn.
Well,
It's
if
a
it's strength
very-
in numbers, though, the
yeah.
rest of the deck wouldn't be one BP Thin Bloods, though.
I'm thinking.
No,
But,
it wouldn't.
I mean-
it wouldn't.
While you're
it wouldn't.
thinking,
Yeah.
I will say gallery opening on the first turn is the worst flip of a gallery opening for me.
along with what is it? City on the Brink.
I don't
That's
think I've
another
ever
title.
only discarded one card to gallery opening with this deck.
Oh, he's saying with the way his deck's
So-
moving.
I'm gonna recruit
Still waiting for their first action from Paper Alchemist.
for my first action.
Okay, so maybe it isn't strength in numbers. Because running ones doesn't make sense with strength in numbers.
I was gonna say strength of numbers needs two
Um,
twos, right?
It gives me an unhosted action.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, which I'll.
Oh,
hold
and
on
for those
to,
playing at home, the
and then
pit
for-
was nerfed. It is no longer a full
for,
action. It is now an unhosted action.
doesn't add up.
First time you create a
So
character.
now,
every turn.
Ed, do
Yep.
you have a theory on what agenda this is before it gets flipped?
Well, it's not unless you forgot to flip it. It's not recruitment drive.
Then,
Yeah, it's not
alright,
recruitment
like,
drive. It's
hold on.
probably not strength in numbers now that we've seen a one go down.
Yeah. Let's see. Hmm.
alright, so Jacob will.
I don't know.
Well,
I
if
do-
he's going aggro, it could be prize fighter. I mean, I haven't
Yes.
seen that combo used yet, but
Whenever
Maybe-
I play Thin Bloods, I never start with any of those in my hand.
Alchemy.
oh,
is-
it could be alchemy. Maybe he's just playing
difference
the alchemy
between you
one,
and me,
right?
Oh, it could be.
Just,
Alchemy one is
Those are
bold-
fighting words, my friend.
That's what
The
I call
alchemy-
a boom.
right, so
Alchemy one's a
that
bold
gives
strategy.
me.
Oh,
So then
well,
so I get another action, so I still have a regular action and an unhosted action.
for those of you at
um,
home, I actually can scroll
I
over their
will
cards and find out what they are.
Draw a card for my unhosted action
So I did see everyone's agenda.
for my faction deck, and then
Don't guess,
Right.
EC, because
play
you know.
April.
I know that's. I won't guess and I won't say because I do know and I am curious how this is all going to work out. So we have two actions here.
Yeah.
Just bringing out two
Bottom of the bag,
vamps.
please. Prestige. It's not like a prestige
thi-
deck, it's not like
This is
I'll
a
do
typical
that later.
thin
Um,
blood.
So that's all
opener.
of my actions. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
with the pit.
absolutely. Yeah.
Be a prince apparently to draw from my deck. Um,
And
It checks status.
are we about to find out what that is? Looks like he almost was about to flip it.
I'm wearing my crown right now while I'm playing this game.
Oh my God, Brandon, go off, go off.
Go
chaos,
away.
He does look. He
It's
does look
always
good
an
in that
honor to
crown.
be in your presence, oh Prince.
He does look good in that crown. He
You
does.
you beat me while I was wearing my crown with this same deck, so I'm terrified.
So it looks like Paper maybe has forgotten what his agenda is. Which, listen, I've been there.
Or maybe just the timing on it. Like if it is street
Oh,
brew,
oh,
that
right.
because that's
Anybody
at
in
the
the
start of the
streets?
turn.
That's
Uh,
true.
So
Maybe
I
it
think-
was tree brew.
All of
Both.
us are in the streets.
Excuse you, I'm never in the streets.
The two of us are in the streets.
But two of y'all are in the streets.
You should do something to Flint. What do you think about doing?
What's up, Rich? Joining the
No, I'm out
chat.
of actions though, right?
You are out of
Yeah, right.
actions.
Okay, so it doesn't matter either. I'll
You
just
have
pass
quite
it.
a few
I
people.
just-
saying
Is
what's up in
Jacob
the chat.
Frost in the streets?
None of them are in the streets. Jacob just attached.
Oh, okay.
But
Yes, I will need to ask you later the decision to have Jacob instead of Frog be your leader, but we can discuss that after the game.
we can. I built this literally before this game, so
Okay,
They,
perfect.
we do have the next
I
You
one
like
will-
up.
Jacob. What's wrong with Jacob?
I will
I love Jacob.
draw for my
Jacob's
two cards,
amazing.
and you may go home.
Yes, so I drew cops, and I think Brandon has win almost on the table.
No, not at all.
Okay, so my first action will be to play Claudia.
Claudia Sterling. When this character takes its damage, they can take one of those bloods and put them on a ritual he controls. No rituals out there. You really should flip over those
And
blood,
then, as we all know at this point, at this table, except maybe Paper Alchemist,
Looks like
I
we
will
have a
play a
ritual.
ritual. I'll play Seek Knowledge.
though. Seek knowledge. That lets him get the draw.
Not.
That will trigger 2 draws. So I
Shall
will
we-
draw
Should we tell him?
1.
That
Oh.
he just killed Faith Gray with
They'll
two.
figure it out.
Generate an unhosted action
Just gonna scroll over it.
and 2 points.
What if you can just see my cursor kind of just touching his? You look closer.
With the unhosted action, I will play Leah Swiftfoot.
Oh, I can actually grab his stuff too. That's not good. Oh, wait.
don't
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, I'm actually. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry. Oh, hang on. So, Chantry ability, he gets the extra unhosted action, and with that,
Let me
he's
look at
played
my own
Leah
cards
Swiftfoot.
for a moment. Okay, perfect. And I'm out of actions, but I will spend 1 blood on the Seek Knowledge to draw 2 and discard 1.
Ed, what do you think of this? A
You
Leah
see, if you
Swiftfoot and a
if you
Richard?
mouse over, sorry,
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
if you mouse over
I
and hit
will
tab, does the arrow
discard
thing pop
Humberto
up?
Garcia.
Tab.
There's still
Yep.
Oh, okay.
no sad on
Go
board.
to the
Why was there a
go to
ping
the-
on Leah just now?
okay. Ping where you need. No, ping the other person. The seek knowledge. Ping that so
I
we'll
don't
see
know
it.
what you're asking. I was hovering to try to see how much blood was on Faith, but I didn't do anything to Leah.
Oh. Yeah, I just had
They should
some
figure it
Yeah,
out.
pings
it's not
show up on
helping.
my board.
I
I
think it's making it
suppose the
worse.
commentators
Let's,
might be pinging.
let's-
Make it personal.
That's
Let's
fine.
not bother them.
Yeah.
Let's them make
Okay,
Let's just make
and
fun of
so
them
the end of
and-
my turn, no sad.
Go figure.
I will draw 2.
We just get to make fun of them when they make
Is
mistakes.
this a
I like that
floating
idea.
one? Should this be
Yeah,
on here?
that should not be there.
That's what I've been saying
There
this
we
whole
go.
time.
No, that's. They're not
That
there,
was
you know.
bizarre.
We're like the ghosts in the room that are
Why
just
don't they
like
listen to me when
subtly
I'm
making
saying?
yeah.
Now I see why Ghost haunt places because
What
he gets so
happened?
frustrated.
Oh, that was Faith's. That's
Pilot,
There we go.
pilot 3.
Got it.
Did you draw your 2? Huh?
no, I have not. Sorry, there's been a lot of.
One second.
But yes, I
wait.
have. I believe so. Yes, actually, I
think
have
he
drawn
still
my
does
2. I
have
just
a
need
draw,
to, and I
though.
discarded the 1. So then I'll draw my 2 for the turn, and then that's it.
Did he get a draw
Sorry.
from Faith? I don't think he used it.
Okay.
I think he said he did just now, unless I misheard.
Yeah.
Chinese
see.
New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Gallery opening.
Interesting.
Sitting on the brink
It-
needs to be wiped.
Does City on the Brink go get shuffled in as well?
This is good. I love being ahead of the
Yes,
crowd.
I believe so. Sorry. Yes.
It would.
Oh, that's right. They got to shuffle that back in. That's good because sitting on the brink on a first turn, that's terrible. It's a waste.
Kind of a dead city on the break.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not pulling aggro.
Richard G in the chat saying that he's saying we're not ghosts, we're wraiths.
Yes. Sorry. Faith is at 3 for those that were wondering.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Dragon Roost didn't do very much. General Flint is
I'm
there.
going to draw a card for my first action.
That's lame.
Hmm.
Oh.
Not what you wanted to see?
Mm-mm.
Told you.
She's fishing for something. So I'm kind of wondering what she would be fishing for. Probably an attack, maybe?
I can look at her hand, but I'm not going to tell you guys what's there because I can't. Well, I guess I could,
Hey,
right?
I do mostly remember her deck, but I don't remember exactly what she would be fishing for right now. But I know that it's her like how much extra commentary do you want me to give based on knowledge? Like in a tournament, I could not use this knowledge from a
Well, they
That's what I
pre-existing
want to
game.
do.
They
Right.
can't
So
hear us,
essentially
so
I'm
you
gonna
can.
They
have to
can't
draw
hear
a
us,
card for
yeah.
my second action as well,
Yeah. Well,
and
Oh my
then
goodness.
draw 2 and pass the turn.
She was
Are
looking
they
for you.
wow,
back in
yeah,
your
I'm not
haven?
sure what she is looking for.
Yep. Might as well be, yeah.
She
Just
does have a lot of
confirming.
Bruja. I'm looking at a lot of Bruja on her hand. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Well, she has a lot of punchback cards, and so she blocks you, she'll hit you back.
Alright.
She also has spy games, those snipe victories. It's a good deck. Yeah, it's-
City on the
Yeah, it's a
Brink.
great deck.
That's fun.
Where I think you drew the entire deck, Brandon.
Oh, well, that sucks. Let me put the
This is why I don't play on TTS.
User
'cause
error.
I still can't figure this part out. I still
Paper
can't
Alchemist. I
figure
feel like I'm echoing in your mic.
Alright, I'll fix that real quick.
All right, I'm gonna reshuffle. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
it. Still waiting for the flip on
It's-
Brandon's turn.
All right, let's try this again. Chef.
Yes, chef.
Okay.
Okay, this is actually quite concerning. That's 10 points on the board for
All
Brandon.
right.
Gryffindor.
That's a lot of
I
points.
think that I might attack something on the board with. Wait, first, you know what I'm gonna do? Action 1. I'll
Inmate.
recruit.
Yep.
That sounds like a
Hey,
smart
it's
plan.
Papi Chulo.
When Leah is breathing down your throat. Your neck. Sorry.
Your neck, my throat, my back.
Mechanics of
Anything
those
down
two
somebody's
things
throat
are
is a
very
whole
different.
different
I
image.
know. They are very. I was translating the cannibal hymns today because that's what I do for a living. And it makes a lot of difference what body part you are talking about when it's about the consumption of divinity.
I feel like we're gonna get pulled from
So,
YouTube.
so Leah, I know you have Dragon's Roost. Are you gonna try to block me if I hit the streets with clandestine social?
It's a possibility. Are you offering me anything to not?
Oh, listen
No,
to
I'm
this.
not. I'm offering to not smack you with social into your hole. I mean,
Oh,
into
okay.
your social.
So,
If
what?
if you are gonna block me, just let me know.
They will talk.
Yep.
And
Are
and
you
these,
planning to block me?
What's your target?
I'm going for
Glenn
the
has
tour
0
guide.
social, and
With
Clandestine
clandestine,
has
that sounds incredibly dangerous.
2 social.
Yeah.
He's got to declare the attack. She always has the option to block. Looks like they're trying to
Yep.
make a deal.
So why Leah and I are scared to be at this table.
I don't know why he's whispering.
Talk to me, Leah. What do you want to do?
I'm
What is
gonna
this
allow
nonsense?
her this time.
Sweet, thank you.
Whatever.
Appreciate
That's
you.
nonsense. Just do their attack. Don't be a little girl. What are you doing? Asking like, what do we do?
I didn't
Hey, hey,
want
hey, it's a
Flint
little
to be
person.
by
Oh,
himself
I'm
at
sorry.
3.
You're
That
right.
is
You're right.
why.
I apologize.
Well,
understand.
you're in the haven, so
Yeah, but
regard-
if I block with Dragon's Roost, he'd be
Gonna
in
be
the
out on
street
the streets.
alone.
Oh,
at
that's
3
right.
blood.
He would be in the street. You are right.
So
when
clandestine.
your Dragon's
Right.
Roost
I go
in
to 4.
defense
That's the
of
end of my turn.
Tremere Queen, when your Dragon's Roost, you
no
gotta pick
torpor,
your you gotta
no
pick
mending,
your
draw 2.
targets.
But what do you think? I
Yeah,
mean, he just
your
got
turn.
tour guide, and he's got the athlete. That's a 1-3-1 now. That's
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's all about
Glenn-
picking your targets, and
Yep.
so you got to
True.
let somebody play their game. And I think
True. But-
until we get a little bit further down, I think you know it's running Dragon's Roost is hard. Trying to figure out exactly which person to target, I think, is
that's fair.
it's a tough game.
I
How
hear
about
ya.
you take that
Yeah,
vagrant
very
off the
true.
board?
But Clandestine now can attack Sad without a card.
I like the citizens. They look pretty good.
Yeah,
Although
Oh,
that's not its
it's
primary
It's all good.
target.
I was just thinking she
because of
needs to
playthings,
reload,
that's
and
not
it's
his primary
easy for her to get in without using a card. If she loads up, then it's a bad day for everybody. Especially when she turns over Turf War and smashes it in the face. So
Now, the real problem, though, Brandon, is if we leave all the citizens on the board, we need to flip one more for you to win.
sure.
Over enough times.
I don't know. Looks
Yeah,
like Paper Alchemist is gonna make some moves.
Streets.
I'm not 100% sure. I feel like the table needs to be taking out those citizens.
I'd agree with that. Ed, what do you
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
Agree. Yeah, agree.
And we may see that now because I think Paper Alchemist is looking at that deck, looking at the city deck. Arranging his vamps along.
And we're going to let me check the citizens.
I think Paper Alchemist is trying to juggle with his new deck. I think he's trying to learn the details of it, and he's
Yeah.
probably trying to remember what his
Yeah.
plan of attack is. So he's moving back and forth there, but
Thin bloods are
I don't yet-
complicated.
I can't yet figure out what his agenda might be, and I wonder if it's something city related.
Started with physical with Jacob.
I would block the
three.
student, but I would not block any of the other 3.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a very
Oh.
tasty.
You should block everything that's physical. It's free for you. It's a free prestige for you.
Yeah, unless it's Brandon.
Anything that he
going,
hits
then-
on the physical, you should block.
Right, unless it's Brandon, then you just let him take it because that's what Brandon
Yeah.
does.
Let me
Yeah.
see then.
What's going on? Paper out. He's debating. I know what his agenda is. I won't say, but I don't think he's gonna be going after the city deck, guys.
It might be Street Brew and he just forgot to flip it. I mean, we've seen that
So
happen
if I go
a
for
bunch
the
of
attic, you
times.
leave me alone.
Correct.
All right, I'll do that.
I know. I think Paper
Okay,
Alchemist.
so
is a little
student is the
shell-shocked
one
here.
thing you won't allow us to take off the board.
She doesn't want me to get bigger.
Oh yes, that makes
I'm
sense.
I don't know why she let you get anything. That's crazy. She can block physical for free and get 1 prestige.
Prize
Right.
fighter.
I'm confused.
Prize fighter. Interesting. Why he's flipping it now?
Do you have
Well,
prize
he's
fighter?
flipping it now because
Oh,
it's the
this
first
is
time
interesting.
it's the first time he's attacked.
I've never seen this before.
It only works on characters, not the city.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did I call that earlier as a possibility? I'm trying
Yes,
to
you did.
remember.
You did.
I might have.
So you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of 3,
you,
you
you said
go.
it was a possibility. You didn't say it was,
I
but
got a
it was
point.
something you. It was something
Right.
you thought about. So that was
Right.
astute.
I got a half a point.
That is an agenda.
I'll attach him to draw a card and gain the discipline.
So
Hang
this is
on.
looking like
I don't
at
like where
least
this is going for me.
it's at least a 2-point turn here.
Yeah.
And that's my first action.
Oh, you know what? He's made a mistake
He
though.
can't do that.
Because yeah, prize fighter, it's not with the city. So
Well. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know if we should type that in.
no. That's
No. I
that's-
mean,
the-
I say we just let
yeah.
him make those mistakes. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a learning experience for our watchers.
So I get another action.
FYI,
Sure.
Prize Fighter doesn't work that way.
unhosted
This is the
action,
first
that
time
is.
that he's played the
And,
deck, so it's probably just a mistake. This is why you play games ahead of going to tournaments, because you want to learn these details. And in this case, Prize Fighter doesn't work this way. Hopefully, they'll figure that out.
and same
inside
thing
the
with-
game.
Yeah, and the rest of the table, no one's seen it either. So I mean, nobody's
Yep,
noticed
and-
it yet either.
they're gonna.
Hey, sorry,
Is what it
sorry.
is.
I've been on mute and I've been talking to you the whole time. Prize fighter doesn't allow for you to
There we go.
add it unless you attack a character, right?
There you go.
So you can't
Huh.
get it from the street. So I mean, it's interesting that you have prize fighter, but you cannot get that.
Oh yes, you can't
yet.
get that from hitting city
Looks like they figured out the confusion.
because characters are only vampires in other players' coteries.
Another alchemy.
I don't know. Paper Alchemist seems to have gone quiet.
He's just thinking. He removed the point from
He
Jacob.
did.
So
That's true. He still
Yep.
gets a point from Addict. It's not a terrible loss. You got the card draw. With a Thin Blood's deck, card draw is always good.
yep, and he got his alchemies out.
Why is so that's what? So the second action was the Wendy with the alchemy.
That's right.
Okay.
I think he might be
Wendy,
missing something
'cause-
else. Oh, he gets one action.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
So
got
he
the
still
pit,
has
so he's
one
got the
more
unhosted.
action, I believe. Well, he got an unhosted plus he got a calcinato. That gives him an action as well. So I think he has one more action. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's about to play another. Yep.
We
And
got
this is the
Wendy,
typical-
cousins
yeah.
of Wednesday
Did
Addams.
I just lose audio? Is that what
Yeah.
just happened?
No, everybody's just quiet. Gives us an opportunity to talk.
Oh, sorry, I'm pushing the wrong button for push to talk.
There you go.
For my
This
unhosted
is
action,
great.
I'm going to play Caleb, that I got off of the pit, and then for the action, I got off of playing Casinato. I'm going to move up, make a party, and then I'm going to attack Faith.
Okay, you're attacking Faith.
Oh,
So you have to discard a card for intel.
Yes.
Did you do that?
he's got
I will.
cards for it.
Are you
Ooh.
attacking with
Ooh,
card.
got rid of-
there is a card? Interesting. Okay, then I will.
Interesting.
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's ranged.
Oh, it's ranged. Interesting. Okay, then no, I have no.
Oh,
I have no block.
here comes the flip. 38 special.
Okay, so 38 special, total of 2.
Okay,
Some
I'll
work
take
on
2.
you.
I think
That's
he only
good
takes
work.
Take
one
one, right?
because
She'll only be
One
taking
physical?
one.
should be
Just
taking
one.
one.
So
Oh yes, yes.
did
she
you
doesn't
take? Yeah, that works.
And for those watching, if you don't know, that's because
For some
physical
reason I thought she was
blocks
0, 1, 1.
ranged.
It's almost like I've been playing this deck for 2 months and I still don't understand how it works.
Well, as far
I
as
like that move, paper.
yeah,
I
as
like
far
that
as
move.
prize fighters seem to work pretty good there.
Well, and it got you the point, right?
yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
the important part.
Brandon
And
always
so
likes
you should
moves
be
where
able to
people
at the
attack
end of
other
your
people.
turn move it now
Correct.
to
So
you.
that will move over at the end of my turn. There's no sad, so at the end of my turn, I'm going to.
What were you
Draw.
saying, Ed?
No, just that like like I've noticed, but Brandon loves it when people
One for
attack,
each.
you know,
You should
their
draw
prey,
that.
basically, or the rival.
Yep.
Faction deck. That's the name. Of it.
Brandon is in support of
Then I
violence.
move that over for point wise at the end of the turn, and so the 3 to the left are one party. Jacob's in his own party on the right, and I'll clean up my stuff. But I'll
Okay,
go.
perfect.
Do
So
some
I flip
cleanup so
city.
you have some time. Here comes the flip, and we have our first sad of the
Sad.
game.
Ah, very sad. Oh, wait. I'm not allowed to curse, right?
He is allowed to curse. Fuck.
Okay,
Why
well,
wouldn't you be able to curse? This is cable.
oh, you know,
It's YouTube.
I don't know if that's true, but thanks for the attempt.
If anyone watching this stream likes
I will
vampires
play
but not
Lorenzo Murek,
cursing, oh, sorry.
and I understand this is a very dangerous move.
Wow.
What
This is dangerous.
Whoa! What is he doing?
He might have some prestige gain in plan,
I'm
though.
confused. What are
Hopefully.
you're going low? For what?
Dangerous.
This is
Um,
really dangerous.
Because the next thing I'm going to do
Why,
is
why are you going so low, buddy?
Let's see.
I'm
Sorry,
going to
Mikey.
play
Sorry, Mike.
a ritual to play
Oh,
What
all
Makes
back.
Noise.
Yeah, blood makes noise is not going to bring you back up that fast. You're at 2.
This is a risky
It's
move,
relentless.
but some-
It's relentless though, so you can do it on his turn and the next
And-
player's turn and the turn
right.
after that.
Still,
Right.
that's really.
I like it though.
Actually, I'm going to take 2 from
Yeah,
Leo.
gotta-
I'm a fan.
you gotta
I'm a
respect it.
fan of. Yeah, I'm a fan of understanding, like a risky gamble move that can help you win the game, right? Sometimes that's what
And
happens.
put
And
1 back on Bruno. Sorry.
He's going to get 4
Okay,
agenda here. I think
and
it's
so
within
that will
the
generate
lead.
me an unhosted. I'll draw 2 cards for Bruno and Faith. I will generate 2
Oh.
agenda points. I will then use the unhosted action to play Emergency Blood Bag.
I thought the car was worthless for the longest time. I still do.
I like it in Bruno. I think it has.
Yeah.
It gets you a free draw from Bruno.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
And Tremere are always in need of blood between
Right.
the
And
rituals
I
and
will
bad shooting
use
them.
one of those to heal Faith, who is wounded.
I believe Mercy Black triggers the
Oh wait, that
beginning of
happens
turn.
at the start of the turn. Sorry, so that'll happen at the start of my next turn.
I'm a psychic.
What were you saying? Ethan?
So
But
that
you do get to draw a
I
card.
do
though.
draw a card from Bruno. Yes, correct.
He was using emergency blood bag, but it
Um,
was used incorrectly.
And then
okay.
I will use Blood Makes Noise
Smart.
to draw 2 and discard 1.
Oh, not
No,
getting
that's
the
seek knowledge.
prestige.
That's seek knowledge.
I will
Oh, sorry, my bad.
discard
Yep.
Walked In.
Okay,
No.
you just said
No.
blood make noise.
Yeah.
Confused me.
And I will use the Blood Makes Noise this turn to get 1 prestige back.
Okay.
I don't know.
And end of turn, I will
I like it.
Torpor Mend, Sad, and then draw, right? So Torpor Mend first. So 1 on Lorenzo. And 1 on Faith.
Interesting.
Looks like
He,
a library over there with so many cards in your hand. Jesus.
he might
Wow.
need that truth of blood later for
he's
Brandon.
he's a agenda leader right now. It looks like he's good.
Well, I don't know. Brandon's got.
And then
big-
I'll take 1 sad damage on Bruno. And then draw 2 cards, and that'll be my turn.
Wow.
He's currently tied for point leader.
Okay. I think that was a tire. Okay. No. So we do have the flip in city deck. We have 2 sad.
One more sad out here. Come on.
And here comes Chimera Queen. Hasn't really been doing much this game.
I have a
Not yet.
sense that she's
Not
going to
yet.
start slinging.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
I like that.
She picks her moments,
I
and
have to
she
get
rails
something
hard
on
in those
Flint to
moments.
be able to do a lot of what I want to do, so that's what I'm gonna focus on right now.
He's not loaded yet, huh?
Mm-mm.
So you're trying to go for the student, maybe?
I think so.
Admiring
I
the
could be a
card
fly
art.
on the wall. I wonder what's in her hand.
Okay.
Ooh,
Using a lightning
that'll do it.
strike for the student,
overkill.
and then
You're welcome.
um,
Lightning strike just for the student. I wonder. Okay. All right.
Everything else that I had in my hand would have been even more overkill.
Yep. She's right.
So it worked.
Well, that's
That-
That
terrifying.
scares
No.
me. That's
All
terrifying.
Second action. Smoke.
Smart. Smoke is great in Dragon's Roost for obvious reasons.
Agreed.
And on what she just said
Smoke's
about
a
the
great
attack
card.
card, whether that's true or not,
Alright.
that's great table talk.
Absolutely amazing.
Yep.
You know, to say that, oh,
Okay.
Stand
So,
here,
oh,
right?
and
this
in
was
turn
the
of
worst attack
that,
card.
Best vampire
One
like overall.
Bad.
Of
Ed, you're absolutely right. She did play that very well. Seems like she's slow playing the table, which is good.
the game. Like smoke's never bad to have in your deck.
all right, but I pass the turn.
If
All
I
right, if you
had-
guys haven't been paying attention, Hong is running off with points, and Leah is just loaded up Flint. It's about to be a
I-
bloodbath of it.
I have 4 points. Excuse you.
No, but your engine is running. Your engine
You're about to hit
is
up
running.
Flint.
I've been here before when your engine start running, so I already know what it is. Okay. Cool. I guess I keep doing what I'm doing. How long can I live this way? That's the question.
That is the
How
real
long?
question.
She's
Can
got
I live
4
this way?
agenda. Play things.
The thing that Brandon is also really good at is like
All right, this is what
everything
I'm
he
gonna
just said was
do.
true with his assessment.
Leah, are you gonna block me when I get the chef?
I think I agree with you, Ed. His table talk is fantastic.
Yeah, because then he won't
Um,
understate what he's doing. He just won't address his own deck.
Correct.
Like he'll address everybody else's threats
I'm definitely blocking
and not
one
address
of
his
your
own. And unless you're
attacks.
paying attention,
Okay.
So-
you
Is it
know,
gonna be this one?
you might miss something.
Who knows?
He's good.
I know.
Ooh, check it out.
No, let me.
Cool.
Right now, it's a Mother May I situation with Dragon's Roost, which is always the situation when you attack the streets. You ask Dragon's Roost, "Can I?"
And you go
Okay.
fuck around and find out.
Well,
That's right.
Attic,
Fuck around.
draw.
well,
And
let
then
me
some-
know if you want to
Yeah.
attack to block this, because then
You don't
I'll
have to
just
say
bust your name
anything.
out.
Declare the
Oh, you
action.
didn't draw
If
from
I
the
hit
attic.
you
I'm okay
for
with you drawing
3,
the attic.
if I hit you for 3, then that'll cut you down a little bit.
This is table talk I don't like. This is like trying to get around it. Just do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Fact, in a tournament, I think you have to draw because it's not a May effect.
I'm gonna go to.
Especially once they introduce
This
Noah
chef.
next set, it'll be like, nope, can't skip that.
I think you're doing a social attack, or what do you?
Yes.
Yep.
Social
No card?
attack with clandestine. I'm gonna play a card.
He's playing a
Jump in
card.
front if you'd like.
He's absolutely playing a card. He knows what's coming.
4 damage. Right
Man,
Did we
I
hear
was
what he
gonna
was?
block, but you.
Did we hear
you did,
what he
you
was
did
attacking?
thwart me. Go ahead.
I want to say the
won't
chef,
block.
but I'm not sure.
Chef makes sense. Let's see. I might be wrong.
Chef.
Get that draw.
That will allow me to draw a card.
Gets another agenda point. Gets 2 agenda
Refills
points.
are
bringing it
nice.
on to 6.
So this is why it's all with Brandon. Like he's doing a good thing with the table talk because he's basically trying to make everybody else look like a threat. But Brandon was the threat all along.
Yeah.
He's ahead in turn order. He is the current leader.
Easily.
All right. Let's see some things happen here.
I think he's getting excited.
What
That was the
what I
first
will
action.
do is I will exhaust Kim Fan, spend one of these to get rid
Oh.
of this.
I can spend the Relentless to get the prestige, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Relentless can be done as a response.
That's fine.
All right, so get rid of the whole card for me, though. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Wow,
you.
he just really wanted that card gone. That's an action. No, it's an
Nah.
exhaust. He can still do stuff.
All right, and
Yeah.
here is the rub. Do I do something nasty?
He's got inmate
Oh,
free.
hold on. All right.
It's always nasty.
Off the chain.
I mean,
Kool-Aid man.
And, and those
Turn down
thin
for what?
bloods are
Turn
thin
down for
bloods are
what?
snack size.
Turn down for what? Nipples snack size. Rob, that's amazing.
No,
Or
that's not what I
Ravyes.
said.
Oh, that's what I
That's
heard.
not what I said.
That's what I heard.
That's what I
I
would have
said-
said.
okay.
I said
That's what I
thin
would've
bloods. Thin bloods are snack size. I wish I had said something as clever as what you said, but it's not what I said. I said thin bloods. Those thin bloods look like snack size.
Okay. How many points? I
That's
think what I'll do is I'll bow inmate. Ooh,
bow is not a
do I
term
do
used
it?
in this game. Bow is a term used from L5R.
Those are some free attacks from Leah if you do this.
Yeah, she's gonna hit me either way, and there's nothing I can do to stop her.
I
If
feel
she
like
hits me for 6 freaking physical, it doesn't matter if I have an inmate to block, right?
this is a stall.
Um,
This is
I
I
don't know if
will,
it's
I will, I will attack with inmate on
a classic
April
stall.
Smith.
He knows.
Um, I'll do it on April Smith, and the attack is ranged.
A ranged
Oh,
attack.
no.
Oh, I know exactly what this is. I think we all do.
Yeah. This is the trouble with Thin Bloods.
What's type again?
Ranged.
Oh, he's Molotoving.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but Molotov
Wow.
won't work for
I feel
everybody
like I have
because
to
he
block
can.
this. 'Cause
It's
it
gonna
might
be
a
if it's a Molotov. If it's a Molotov, he wins. I think.
Attack
I don't
has
think
been declared. It's
I
not
think
going
they're
to win.
They're over.
I
So there's
blocked
no way I
Dragon
can
Roost.
win. Wait,
I-
there's no way I can win. It's
Well,
it's
not
impossible
this
for me to
turn. Not this turn. But
He
Let's
will
block
get 3
Molotov,
agenda,
though,
right?
so-
He gets agenda per
He won't
character
kill them all.
destroyed.
If he spins.
Oh wait,
a-
he can pay one to block one though, right?
Thank
Correct.
you.
Like I,
For one
oh
shield?
yes,
If
that's
it
right.
was
That's right.
Molotov,
And
Yeah,
that
yeah,
works
that's right.
with and that
That's
works with that works with Molotov. Is that
Yeah.
right?
correct.
I
Okay,
Shields
then-
are the only
That's
thing
right.
that aggro damage does not
And
ignore.
each
Sure,
one
that's
can
right.
pay, so you
then
can-
I'm not gonna block with Dragon's Roost.
Yeah,
Sorry, that is the perk of playing Thin Bloods. You have a shit ton of prestige.
but
to
it's kind of a bleed. That's a 3
spend on
bleed
that.
right there.
Paper, are you gonna play? Are you gonna play?
I don't have a card reaction now,
Okay.
so
May I flip?
wait to see what you got. You may flip.
Big surprise.
You guys were right. It is the Molotov.
So you only
Um,
need, he only needs to spin 1, not 3.
I like prestige then to give all of the one.
If you spin
got-
one, then I can still spin one, right? With my
No, that's not how he can kill
But
April.
I spend one and they
Yeah.
all get one, so it won't do
You
anything.
You can
can-
pay
And he
one
needs to
from
do all
each
of his
them, in
attack
fact,
actions
to give.
first, and
You
then the
can't
defender
buff
does
it
all
with
their
inmate's
well,
ability because
and shields
the
are even
physical doesn't
later in
apply
the
to
attack
range.
phase.
So he would need to spend 2 to keep everyone alive. He spends
Is-
1, April still dies.
Correct. To keep everyone alive, he needs
From
to
what I
spin
understand, the base attack can still deal +2 damage, but the 1 aggravated damage to each other
That's
character
right.
in the opposing party does not get bumped by inmate.
Yeah. Only the initial
Correct.
damage is.
As far as I understood,
bumped.
range is not backed
Yeah.
up like by your own physical stat. It's just blocked by.
Oh
Physical
no!
stats on the
Inmates pay 1 prestige to deal +2 damage.
Oh, I see. You're
Oh,
right.
that's
Yeah, it
right.
would buff the main one. Then you're right. It's just straight up damage. That's my bad. But yeah,
Brandon
so it
has
could
also
do-
not spent the
it could
card
kill
for.
April and burn her, I guess.
Brandon has not spent
unless I
the
paid.
card for the splash.
You
damage.
could pay 3 prestige to not have April burn.
Yes, that's right.
I guess I'll do that.
That's correct.
Wait, but has
spin 3
Brandon...
prestige.
Wait,
And
no.
you are Thin Blood.
He
I
need-
don't imagine you have much else to pay prestige on.
He does
That's
need to
going to do.
discard the card. That has not happened.
Yeah, so there's no splash damage
There's
right
no
now.
splash damage on the table.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
spin to give
yeah,
one,
they're going
one,
out
and one?
of. They're going out of order.
No,
for,
all of
Is that
them
what you're
get
doing?
3.
the
All of
attack
them get
sequence.
3.
Yeah, they're not playing this right, but I think it's just a matter. It's Molotov. People understand it.
All right, because each instance
'cause
gives
it-
+1 shield to every 1 BP character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
In
You're right, you're right.
order, he needs
So
to
that
spend the prestige to
will
boost inmate and
Be what you
discard the
need.
card.
I'm not spending the card for that bullcrap. Cool.
So yeah,
Sounds good.
this was off a little because really the attacker needs to spin this stuff first. Is that right, Ed?
That's fair.
I do have
Yes.
to spend before he decides to
Yeah,
drop
in step
discard the
9.
card, or can I wait till he discards the card
I
before?
think technically.
They're getting there now. Yep.
I
Well-
think
around 9.
I think that I should have spent the card first, maybe.
I
I'm gonna
think
spend the card either
attacker
way.
has to declare all of their things, and then defender declares all of their
Got it.
things.
Okay.
It's all good. That's a three drain. That's cool with me. Everyone
Yeah.
stays alive. I think there's no way I can stop you.
If you spend the prestige, I didn't notice.
Wait,
you
I
might.
hold on.
didn't see it, but that's okay. I
If
mean, it's
you
a
have-
friendly game.
If you have
Yeah.
3 shields,
Good.
it's
Who's
the last
business?
one that's aggravated.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. My turn is over. I will take.
Bit awkward.
Sad. One on Kim.
For those watching, attacker needs to spin their stuff first.
And then defender can respond.
Yeah, giving the defender the advantage in that exchange.
All right, my turn's over.
Ooh, Alcatraz.
Meeting at Alcatraz.
Meeting
not
on
fun.
Alcatraz is
The
always good.
worst.
No, it's never
That's
the thing I want
bad.
to see.
I
That's
like it.
It's
bad.
never the thing I want to see on.
Oh, it's not
feel
good
like
for the
that's-
Tremere.
It's not good for a lot of people.
Maybe
feel like it's
we
gonna
kill.
It's gonna get crazy this turn.
Maybe we kill Faith
Yeah.
now. That way his engine can slow down a bit. That might be
Well,
helpful.
I think it's so funny when Brandon
Let's
says
see.
we.
Well, I will try my
Yeah,
darndest.
I do
Yeah,
He's at 6
he's
agenda.
good. He's good at the at the subtle table talk.
Yeah.
Well, overt and subtle.
He's
Right.
Pretty, but we'll see.
He's currently leader.
You know what?
And that should frighten everybody. But
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I just
play,
figured out if
Person
if Brandon was a card, he would have 2 social.
maybe
Drop
3.
dog.
Yeah.
There he is. Even
Well,
with
2
the crown.
social with an ability that gives him an extra +1 to influence other players or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, then. I'll go to the streets and form a little coterie.
Guys, go ahead and take over the stream. I gotta take my laundry out of the dryer.
Sounds good.
BR back. BRB, I was gonna say, and then it was whatever. You get me.
Yep. Paper Alchemist
And
going
we're
to the
going
streets with
to-
everyone.
Have Jacob's going to attack.
Of
a
course.
Jacob at a +3.
vehicle. And
He's,
so he's
if
got
Jacob's
basically
running
one
Molotovs.
on him for his-
Well,
Oh,
now would be
man.
maybe a bad
and then
time
the
to do
1,
Molotovs
2,
unless you're
3,
hitting
4, 5,
this.
6,
Oh,
7,
oh.
So that's another +3.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is that total?
because she's already alone.
3, 4,
5?
5.
Okay. Are you gonna play a card?
Yes, I'll throw down a card as well.
I guess maybe a Molotov just to
Okay.
burn.
Then I
But,
will.
Flip the
I don't
card.
wanna- I don't want to see that.
Flip the
He
card.
forgot to flip it.
So a little piece of TTS knowledge: you need to flip
Thank you.
the card in your hand before
Um,
you play it.
Then I will not put down a card.
Why would you? There's nothing you can do to stop that anyway.
Exactly. Like that's
That's overkill.
I think I'm overkilling, but I guess, but
Flip
it
it.
is what it is.
Flip it,
down.
yeah.
Overkill.
Yeah. overkill.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's the
Mega
thing
Drive.
about this
Lots
game.
of damage, ignoring
That's
lots
a
of
po-
shields.
Right, that's a point for on Jacob, and then
Ah.
also a point
All right,
for
give me
killing a
one sec.
rival.
This is-
So Paper Alchemist trying to get into the game here.
Yeah, and currently, like at least it's our
Use
general
my
assessment that
unposted
for aggro
action,
decks that
from
want to
hit
get
to
agenda,
draw
prize
card
fighter is the most
from my
efficient.
regular deck
for
or library.
Like
It's
in general.
yeah, it's a good one for attack
All right, give
decks.
me a second to think.
Yeah, like Turf War has its own uses as well, but prize fighter is pretty solid for aggro.
Paper Alchemist is in the game. He got 4 that quick. Crazy.
And we won't mention drain them slowly, except to mention that we won't mention it.
aggro.
Drain,
When it
drain
works,
them
it works.
slowly. Drain them slowly is a 2-player
Spotty at 1.
agenda.
Claudia is indeed at 1.
Oh, yeah, that might work.
That's,
Well, and
somebody
hopefully
explained
one
that to
day
me
they'll come
and-
out with something. Oh, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, just saying. There's a couple agendas that I've now understood is probably designed
like
around
that.
2-player, and I think drain them slowly is
Mm.
one of them.
Okay. Makes sense.
When you think about it, it makes a little bit more sense. You know, if you're playing against one person and you're not hitting the city deck as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
They're gonna-
Hopefully one day they'll come out with some
Little party.
other cards or something to
they're
so that in 4-player
Let me
it's
think real quick.
more better.
Right.
But yeah.
Can they be in the party for this attack, and then afterwards I can shuffle them out if I want?
Yes. But they would always have to be at least 2 parties.
To? Right, but I can have so like, can they be more than 2 parties?
Yes, but also I think your shield affects the entire coterie anyways.
It does. My concern is just keeping them like I almost want them to all be their own party for Molotov's sake.
Leave them alone by themselves. Go ahead, do that.
That is interesting.
That
but
sounds
also,
great. I love that idea.
Yeah, there's
Well, I mean, like,
there's a chance you just get swung at.
Let me encourage you to do that.
And
He
and
might
while
get swung at.
while
He
they
gets swung at.
while they come back immediately, you will get prestige strained.
I mean, like, maybe get prestige train either way because they're all ones, except for Frog. But no.
What are we doing here? Are you swinging?
I am swinging. I am going to swing at Claudia. I'm going to discard a card for intel.
Nice. Ooh.
Wait, sorry. There was a swing using
So I'm swinging at
April
Claudia,
against Claudia. Okay.
Intel ranged.
Intel range. Okay, then I
Intel.
cannot do anything.
Oh, with intel. Okay.
And
Molotov.
that is a Molotov. Okay, that's fine.
There's Molotov.
She did? She burned?
Yeah, she's burnt.
Is he gonna spin the
Wow.
one for the splash damage?
So whenever she takes
Are
damage,
you going to
place one
discard a
blood.
card to hurt him too? Oh, he
Well,
does
it would hurt. It would hurt everyone in the party.
Correct.
Oh,
because
and the
everyone
whole
is-
Haven, because Haven's all one party. Eee,
Correct.
that's
So
a
I'm
smack. Ooh.
Okay, 1 point off of Claudia, and he should be getting the prize fighter again. I hope he gets that.
So, who did you swing with? April?
Yes, with April.
So April
Um,
would get a prize fighter, right?
Correct.
Yep.
That's a
back.
great. You're balling right now.
And he should
That
get
quick.
another. He should get another point as well.
Then
That was great. So you have
'cause
1, 2,
It's
3,
rival.
1 for killing Claudia
Oh.
here to make it 4,
There you
and
go.
then at the end of the turn you can move one of these to make it 5, with the potential of 6 on the next turn. You're balling right now. Good work, man. That's crazy.
I personally would
That's
have
a
taken
flurry.
it up. I would have taken it
I'm
up
going to,
Jacob because
draw
Jacob's
two
probably going to
cards.
attack
Oh
again.
wait,
But
I got to
what are you gonna do?
deal with Sad. So
Whoa, I see
going
a
to
lot less vampires over
that
here
really
on
quick.
Mystic King's board.
I'll do 1
Yep,
prestige
there was a-
drain to block all the sad damage.
2 attacks. One was
Yeah.
a Molotov.
That is a very good play.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it.
And what
I
are
mean,
your party comps right now?
Jacob's in his own party. The rest of them are together.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm going to draw twice from my library at the end of my turn. And you may go home.
Is
All right.
is Faith in Torpor?
Faith is dead. Faith is
Gallery
Oh
opening.
no, in Torpor.
Well,
yeah.
that is a
Sorry, in
good
Torpor.
thing for me. What is that? Up to 3? Oh, 1.
Up to 2.
2.
Okay, 2. Perfect.
Getting some prestige gallery opening.
Oh wow, that is really good for his deck because he draws so many cards.
Yeah.
Well,
Good timing.
why not? I'm not going to use this.
And unfortunately, Paper Alchemist can't really because he only has 2 cards in hand.
Okay. So let me see what I want to do because
Can't do a
things
ritual.
have progressed to a weird place. Okay, so I'm gonna first draw 2 cards with Seek Knowledge.
Did anyone see that coming from Paper Alchemy? He just went in hard on his rival.
You were at 3 and then
I did-
discarded 2
I
to go to
did-
5. Is that right?
Yes,
I did,
correct.
yeah, I could see it coming.
you.
He's playing Thin Bloods. They usually run Molotovs. I think
Oh,
we just haven't
that
seen
is
a
an
lot of
interesting
Thin
card.
Bloods recently.
Against you
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, and they usually build up the first couple turns with
so I will-
vamps, and
I
then
will
turn
teach
3
you.
or 4 they start slamming. I think,
Yeah.
from what I recall.
Okay, so the first action I'm gonna take is I'm gonna play Assert Authority.
Get a draw.
That's fine.
So that'll draw me a
That's
card.
fine.
And then the next thing I want to do is my second action. I'm going to Rain of Blood
Yep. Both
Rain of
sides.
Blood,
with a card.
a popular song by Slayer.
And I have no leader, so it's card plus whatever I put onto this dial.
But crucially, Assert
Yep.
Authority is a
There you
dead card because there is no leader in
Um,
play. It will become a good card.
Brendan, are
once
you thinking
Faith Grid
about
comes back.
voting in favor of this?
I mean, honestly, it
tabletop.
doesn't benefit me or hurt me. I'm not gonna probably vote anything on this.
Mr. King really
Um,
needs this. If
Big
he's gonna
fat
keep
Well,
Keep
I'm
those
thinking
watches.
that it's gonna help keep him alive. I'm kind
He-
of worried about
The
him
other
being
thing
knocked
that
He needs this really bad.
Oh, and
Like,
sorry,
really
at the
bad.
start of turn, I did heal one. I apologize.
from
the other thing is, if you're playing TTS, that's
He needs
tricky.
it
Is
real
that
bad.
he moved his
Um,
that giant
mean,
prestige.
I
counter
love that he
remotes, he
played
moved it
Assert
out,
Authority because he
took
draws a
another-
card, but I think Assert Authority is specifically so that your leader can get more prestige. So
Correct.
it doesn't help him because Faith is dead, but he's got a
free
card
draw.
down. So
He got a
so
free
there's
draw.
something.
So the
Oh.
one
Yes.
reason you'd play Assert Authority here is for the free draw from Bruno, and that's what he
I'm
did.
going to vote 1 for yes.
Oh, Tremere Queen is
I'll
So
voting
vote-
in favor.
anyways, if a player mouses over Hong's
I'll vote-
dial, they'll see the number that he did. Unless it's 0, I think
yeah.
you don't see the 0, but then you know it's 0. So people, if you're playing TTS, don't put your bid out early, because if somebody mouses over it, they'll know what it is.
Typically, you want to keep it inside the little hidden zone.
One for no.
Looks like
To me,
everyone's doing it.
I actually understand why you would vote for this, if you're Tremere Queen, because you don't want him to die.
Can we get your dial? Sorry.
That's fair.
I didn't
That's
think you got
true.
my dial. I apologize.
And Thin Bloods don't have any votes generally.
Not typically,
Oh,
except
you're
for
thinking
one.
of paying. Interesting.
Paper Alchemist
Yeah,
wants
Tremere
this to
Queen-
not go off though, because he wants
Okay, let's flip.
Mystic King to die.
I have a hedge your bets.
Nice.
Oh, voted.
So what is
2,
that?
4, 5 against
2,
2.
3, 4.
I put
Person-
in 3.
Oh, okay.
One with my leader and 2.
Gotcha.
You win.
All right. So that's 1 on everyone.
I'll take the 1.
And
So
and,
seven.
again, Tremere Queen wants Hong to almost die, and then to play spy games and finish him off. It's one of the options.
Lorenzo just got 2. Hopefully he notices he has
And
too much on Lorenzo.
yeah, I guess I enter Torpor Mend. So Torpor.
Can I just check your math real quick?
Yes, of course.
How much did Lorenzo have?
Lorenzo had 2.
Lorenzo has 5 on him now.
Somehow you got a big stack, so
You're playing
Oh,
maybe
TTS.
that's
Apology.
together.
Only
I think
put
that's because they were stuck.
only
together,
put
I guess.
single
Lorenzo should be
tokens.
at 3.
yeah, only put single tokens into the, like he just did it again. He stacked them and then he dropped them. You should
Okay.
always only put
So
single
yes,
tokens in.
Torpor
'cause people
Mend,
do that all.
and I will pay to heal 1 on Faith to bring her back.
Nice. Really helpful.
And he's
Just
gonna do
did
it again.
Yep. It's a TTS thing. It's one of those things you just kinda have to get used to. When you put a stack into the supply, it'll go in as a stack and come out as a stack.
Count that one more time for me.
Dragon's just hitting tab.
Oh, I don't understand why that keeps happening. It should be at 4.
It's gotta be
You
a
got them
single.
grouped. It's all good.
Oh, I can grab stuff.
Okay, so then yes, sad damage. So I'll take 1 on Lorenzo and 1 on Leah.
And one
And then
fell
draw 2.
swipe. The Thin Bloods have handicapped. The
I'm kind
strong
of curious
deck
why
of the table.
he didn't tap Lorenzo for another heal.
Ooh,
Maybe
the
we forgot.
hunger. The hunger's now out. That is probably the worst card to be dropped at this stage of the game because I don't think anyone's going to be at full health.
I think Brandon's looking very good right now.
Hmm.
He looked good the whole game. We'll see how Tremere Queen is going
Clandestines in our
to
own
do
party,
things,
is that
but
correct?
I think this is
Yes, this is the demise of my whole game. Here it goes. This is where everything goes downhill.
Oh, she's going pretty
Maybe
quick.
I
Looks
got
like there's
out
a.
too far. Maybe I got
Okay.
out too fast.
Flint is doing a mental attack with a card on clandestine.
There it is.
Okay,
go.
here it is. So
Gotta do
mental
something.
attack.
Got to make a lunge.
Man, Craig, darn it.
There's
There's nothing I can do to
there's a
stop
lot
this.
less.
What do you do?
Yeah,
Take
there's
one
a
of
lot
my
less
shields
reactions
away.
for mental.
Shoot.
Do you think to never
And then I get
saboteur
an
maybe?
additional hit. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
It's
Flip
six,
that thing.
6 incoming and -1 shield.
Yeah, that
Oof.
means I'm dead. That's what that means. Flip.
Oh, sanity defense.
You take one of the shields away. That blocks one. You hit me for. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive.
Listen to
I go down to
that.
one.
Listen to that.
I go down to
Sanity
one.
defense. Woo!
Dang, that is
There it is.
crazy.
Sanity defense is
Wow.
obviously
Hmm.
the strongest defensive.
Very
Insanity
annoyed.
defense wins the day once more.
I'm not crazy.
No.
Institution. You're the one who's crazy.
What
Institution.
What should have happened is she should have died, so I could have gotten a point with a vagrant. So now I'm annoyed. So
I
I'm
think-
going to coup de grace and kill her.
Nice.
Oh, there it
Oh.
goes.
Mhm.
It's
Finish
Good
the
win.
job.
It's
Finish
so
the
hard.
job.
It's so hard
Good
to
win.
not scream right now. Oh my god.
That's
good
excellent.
God.
That's what you're gonna see, and all
Okay,
those
And then mending.
attachments are going right in the.
And then
in the-
and then she goes straight to mending. Look at her. She's like, okay, cool. Let's go to mending. Yawn. That was so easy. Oh,
No.
clandestine coup de grace. So awesome. I love it. I love
He
it.
should be putting those in the
So
burn.
I'm at.
They might have
full
messed up the
health,
burn
so
in the
I
discard pile.
lose no prestige for
Well, there
the
was a
sad. I'm going to take one in the vagrant, and then I am
Mhm.
going to take one off shut, and I pass the turn.
wow. So
All right.
Brandon was
I
sitting pretty
knew
at 6.
that was going to happen. I knew it. There was
I
no
told
doubt
you you
that
were
that was
leaving
going to
yourself
happen.
open by doing that.
Listen, you're not listening to me. She takes away his shield. It doesn't matter who was there. Somebody was going to die.
Right, but did you want to do it on clandestine or on the inmate?
They would have been
mean-
all exhausted though, so it wouldn't have mattered. I guess I don't know why I asked if she was in her own party.
Still
Mighty
curious.
Fall doesn't exhaust everybody, does it?
No.
I'm curious what Leah's running as
I'm not sure.
agenda wise.
She's running. She's got to be running turf war, right? Like I'm looking
I
at
just
the situation.
realized that I
Bra-
forgot to flip my
Brandon,
agenda
can
yet
you hear
before.
us?
would've been-
Brandon, are you hearing us right
I know,
now?
like,
You
I think you guys are in the
you
same
should-
wavelength. You guys are just in the same
Brandon, you
wavelength.
should mute us if you can hear us.
Okay,
can't
so
hear
now
us.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna do in my life.
He can't hear
This
us.
is bad.
Because if he could hear us, he wouldn't be able to talk and think at the same time. He'd get very
I
frustrated.
think I'm in a
right now.
bad situation.
We'd be
So
right
I
in
think
his
what
ear.
I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to
What are you gonna do?
draw one vampire,
He's drawing
Yeah.
one vampire.
and then
9 prestige.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a vampire in.
Bad
Yeah.
penny.
That's going to be my second one, and then I'm going to stay at home
Yeah.
because that's what you do
Yeah.
when you're getting smacked, right?
That sounds right.
I'm going to take one off of Bad Penny and one off of Kim Fan, and I will blood up her when I get a second. And at this point, I will draw 2 cards and sit here with my tail between my legs.
You look really pretty there,
All right.
Brandon. It's all right.
That is the end of my turn.
happens to the best of us.
My goodness.
Not a
I
whole lot
see
you
you
can do
looking
there.
at me,
think you
Paper
forgot
Alchemist,
to-
and I don't like it.
You forgot to mend
Oh, I forgot
clandestine.
to ready Flint with
That's-
smoke.
He didn't forget to mend
Oh, yeah,
clandestine,
you're
bro.
standing,
She's dead.
General
She got
Flint.
coup de grace.
2 turns.
No,
later.
but she's in torpor.
I totally
I
get
thought
She's not
coup de grace
burned.
was burnt.
Hold on one moment while I send.
I do get a-
No.
Do I get a free mend?
Oh.
I get a free mend, right? I think I get a free mend. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I think I get a free mend.
Always important. Just always go in order.
Triple
Torpor
sad is
mending, then
Sad life.
antagonist, then draw cards.
So
So Ed was right about that, or Satyr Jester was right about that.
all Alright, so I drew sad for that. I'm gonna send everybody home real quick.
Here come the thin bloods. I don't know.
The
What do you
only
guys
thing that sucks when you're playing a game like this and you're in an entanglement is when one aggro deck is on your back and they have nobody on their back, and the other person is just playing solitaire at home.
Well,
that's
that's
the worst
subtle.
thing. Yeah.
Well, I
That's
do
subtle
apologize.
jab.
Yeah, that's
Subtle
kind.
jab at Mr. King.
I don't really see Brandon going forward either. So what are we?
Right.
What are we saying here? They were both kind of sitting there doing their own thing, going for the city. One was going for rituals.
Well, no, he was. Yeah, but Brandon attacked Thin Bloods last turn, didn't he? Or no?
I don't think he
Or
did. I
am I
think he
misremembering?
froze.
He's been attacking the streets
Yeah.
mostly.
So we're gonna
He
go
talked about
Oh,
it. He
yeah,
talked
that's
about it. He didn't actually
Big
do it.
fat Party
Yeah.
again.
Good
That
point.
sounds about right.
Ooh, look at this big party coming to the street.
Mr. Flint.
Someone's about to
I
get
would
hit.
like to.
Oh, what?
Actually, no. I don't know if this. Actually, no. This won't work. So you can't block this. I don't think.
Whoa, what's happening? He's going after
Find out.
Flint.
Oh.
Reach, and I'll discard the alchemy.
Oh,
Which
Are you
person-
Actually, I
targeting
think Flint might
Targeting
still be
who?
able to block though.
Lorenzo
because
pulling out in the street.
Flint
and
was
then
not in
begin
the
an attack
not in the
against him.
Haven.
I don't think. S-
But I don't think you can block that
So-
attack because it's
Oh.
beginning as a result of.
It's
card.
not. It's a
Or is
non-attack
that-
card.
Yeah, this is your first action, so when you attack with the second action, I can choose to block if I want to.
Correct.
All this is
I'm
doing
not
is
attacking with the
bringing
second
them
action,
to the
but
street.
But as a separate
Correct.
party.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Move target character
It
into the
says-
street as a separate party. Then detach the alchemy.
My understanding is the acting character starts an attack against the target if I detach the alchemy from my character.
That's not a separate
Yeah, I
action.
don't-
It's one action.
Oh. Oh,
It's the
guess
same
so.
action.
Okay.
That's not a separate action. That
From what I
is that's
understand.
one action. It's the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
but I think she could still block it because there's nothing in there.
From what I
It just
understand,
She's
the
a separate
target
party.
can't play a reaction.
Correct.
She's a separate party. She can't block. She can play a reaction card,
That is
but
the
she's in a
idea.
separate party at this point.
So we pull Lorenzo to the street.
Oh,
No,
she's
no,
not in
no,
the
no,
party
Not
anyway.
attacked,
Party doesn't
as a
matter.
result of party
So I
size,
think she
Wait,
can.
sorry.
and then plus
I missed it. I'm
one,
sorry.
two,
Is Jacob
three
attacking
more,
Flint
so it's a
directly?
total of 4
No.
for the
Or no?
whole card.
Or is she attacking
And I
Lorenzo?
can't even.
No, Jacob's
I think
playing
I-
far
Action,
reach.
right? Yeah.
Correct.
On Lorenzo.
All right. Lorenzo's dead.
Wait, I thought he was doing
Then
Flint.
Flint should still be able to block unless I'm
Yeah,
misremembering how
Flint
this
should
works.
be able to block, I think.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought he was targeting
I'm
Flint.
confused.
I don't know what's
I think
happening.
I got
Let's see. They're
confused in
gonna
the
figure it
rule.
out.
I don't think I knew the ruling on that. That's a good thing. I should have looked up the ruling on that because can Dragon's Roost block the action that's part of Far Reach?
Dragon
Oh,
Roost
that's
can
a
block
good
any
question.
I
attack.
think that yeah, it says any
You can
attack.
block any attack, right?
Yeah,
still feel
it
like I
doesn't
could've.
say an action, but
It's not an action. It's an attack. It's just part of
Any
an
What do
action.
we
attack,
want to
yeah.
say then? Do we
I
want
feel
to-
like
somebody want
I
to
feel like you can.
ask the.
I think
the
I messed you up,
people
Lee. I think
moderate
you can block any
lead.
attack.
That's what I thought
Do you wanna
too,
go
but
back
I.
then?
We're not jumping in
You
on
wanna
this.
block
We're
it
not
then?
moderators. This is a friendly
okay.
game. They have to figure it out.
Well, they asked her. Well, we'll see.
No.
We'll see what happens.
If they unmute us,
if they message to the
those cardless. How much damage was it?
I
3?
mean,
It
I
would
have to
be
I
4.
have to preserve the sanctity
yeah.
of the Prestige
Yeah,
podcast. we-
was it a physical attack?
It's a 4 physical.
Okay, yeah. If you don't mind, I think that I would like to block with Dragon's Roost.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's right. My fault for misreading that. I think that's right.
Okay, and I can't play a reaction, so I'm just gonna take 2.
Why can't he? Why can't she?
Really,
Sounds
she could play a reaction because
Yeah.
Lorenzo is the one who can't play the
I
reaction.
think you
'cause
still
he's
get the prize
target.
fighter
I think.
point though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I hit.
I think
hit a
Prize
character
Fighter
and
still
stuff,
goes
so
through.
that's all.
There's not gonna be reaction being
Okay.
played. It is what it is. This is a very.
Is that the first time
complicated-
Dragon's Roost has been used all game? What a calm Dragon's Roost game this has been.
I think this is the first time Far Reach has
think-
been used and a Dragon's Roost block it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I've seen.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen, so I was confused.
Everyone here
Have
is kind of
With the
you
surprised.
Far Reach,
seen-
I kind of want to read that. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, I
But
I
on
would
a side
also-
note-
on the Far Reach, I wasn't prepared.
I don't know. It feels like to me it's by design.
Guys,
really,
why
really
don't
should
some
get around
Ed
that, but
or
that's just
Ravyes, why don't you
going
guys
for
check out
sake
to
of
see
the
if we
rule,
can?
but like, if it, Dragon Roost does
Yeah,
literally.
I'm checking the rules for him right now.
Right
Yeah,
on.
I think the issue
There's
is
probably a
Dragon's
ruling on
Roost
it
is
already.
incredibly ambiguous on what it can and cannot stop.
No, but the question I had is, this is Far Reach is not an attack, right? Far reach
It
is
is-
outside
it
of
is
an
an-
attack,
It is
and
an
then it allows you to attack as a part of the
Yeah.
That's
the
why I was
action.
confused.
Yes.
So
Is the attack
she
from
can't
far reach?
block far reach.
Yeah, because I don't
Because
declare an
just
attack.
like she
I
can't
start.
block Sunrise Surprise or like
Well, Sunrise
de grace
Surprise
or
is
whatever.
not it doesn't cause an
Correct.
attack, and nor does coup de grace, whereas this does
I
cause an
think
attack.
it can't be blocked, but that's because like then couldn't you just block it with like I don't know, like it pulls them into. There wouldn't be a situation where they would have a blocker that could block for them. I don't think, but like if you had a blocker who could block for people not in his party, he could then block it, and it seems contrary.
Yeah,
No,
but
because that's not
now
Dragon
that we're
Roost.
talking about it,
I think the keyword
Yeah.
is attack, and
Hy-
it says Dragon the Roost
Hyra
can
said
block
that-
any attack.
any attack, yeah.
And Hyra said that
But we'll
special
ask Hyra.
reactions
This
can
one-
be played.
this
By the
one-
way,
this one's a good block.
So like,
You
Yeah.
go through a whole attack step and stuff. But
This
you're not
one's fair.
declaring.
I think this is fair. I just wasn't familiar with it. That's
yeah,
all.
we'll run with it that the Dragon's Roost blocks it for this game.
And we will have a ruling later, I'm sure,
for sure.
Oh, you
because Dragon's
your
Roost has had
ass.
many rulings. If I
We should. I think we did it right. If the moderators think we did it wrong,
We're
maybe
not
they'll
moderators.
chat us and jump
We're
in.
commentators.
yes, I'm gonna
Commentators.
check the chat really quickly.
Check the chat. We're not
Well,
in
we're
the
not gonna
chat.
put
I'm
it
going
in
to continue as
the
if
chat's
I can
not saying
walk
anything.
We're not
the
saying
next
anything,
thing
chat.
on the
Hey,
screen.
if you're in the chat right now, everyone say nothing.
Think for just a second.
Yes, for sanity purposes, let us do that.
I think we did it right.
Hey, Matt, don't respond. Don't respond. Tell Matt. Tell him.
Okay, let's see here.
We're right, and we'll tell him after the game. That's how this works.
So, Paper, you gonna swing again or not?
Oh, that's right. That was
I-
only the first
I
action.
intend to. I'm just deciding where I'm going and what.
and so
I mean,
another
there's
neat
nothing
thing
to
about
decide.
far
He's
reach
still
to
in
the
a separate party
listeners
by himself. So now you
That's
just
true.
gotta determine who
You
you want
can-
to swing with.
is
You can take a second swing.
the first sentence of far reach can be used even if you don't have alchemy,
always
just
an
to move a
option.
target into the streets as a separate party.
We'll
So,
do,
it's a
social
good,
with Frog,
good tactic.
and
So my
Lorenzo.
question: Jacob Frost hit
No card.
with the full party, and
That's two.
Flint blocked it. So did Flint take a bunch of
Two
damage?
against Lorenzo, no card.
Ye-
That's fine.
Right?
What type of attack was it? Was it physical? If so, then Flip would
Why-
have reduced it by some, and the vagrant
Clint
staff.
is just so
Okay.
beefy, man.
Okay.
You hit him for 4, and then he just like slaps it down like a mosquito. Like,
He's
that's
just
crazy.
like 2 damage. Who does
answers
that?
that.
I get back to the point that I had earlier from Leinster that I took off, and then Frog also gets.
How cool is this though? Prize fighter with thin
Prize Fighter only
bloods
the first
doing
time you do it
damage.
to everybody.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Frog did something
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. Frog. What did Frog do? Anyone?
Here's the problem: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we,
If one of
Leah
us
just
kills
took-
Jacob Frost,
Leah
we just get a
took
bunch of
all
points.
of my teeth away. So maybe she'll swing on him,
I'm gonna
Maybe
slow
you
him
will.
down,
He's
like
got an
even the
innate-
table out. Like
He knows.
I can't fight anybody. I'm out here by myself.
Yeah.
It's
uh-huh.
dangerous out in the streets. I'm gonna stay home.
Okay, Tremere Queen's running Turf War.
Oh.
Got it.
Yep.
I'll
Tremere
take,
Ree,
I'll
she is
take
running turf
one
war.
damage to block all the sad damage.
Okay.
All right. We got the flip
Alright, my
coming
turn.
up. 3 sad out.
This is what I
Yes,
mean,
you may go.
destabilizing the table, because when Leah hurts me, then I can no longer hurt Paper, and then Paper can freely hit Hung, and Hung's out here by himself. So, I mean,
No, you
granted,
had-
I was scoring some good points. I understand.
Sounds like-
But still,
Yeah, you had every opportunity to hit your prey early on.
I
especially before you were
I just sprayed him. What do you mean? I just sprayed him with ag damage. What do you mean?
All right. There's
He
a
lost
caster
3
for
prestige
party.
in 1 turn. What do you mean? I'm swinging. What more do I need to do?
I'm just saying I didn't stop you earlier.
All right. So at the start of turn, I'm gonna emergency blood bag Lorenzo.
Lorenzo is in
and
turf
the-
war.
I will take 2 actions. I hate doing this, but 2 actions to play Defense of the Sacred Haven.
Oh,
Mm.
it's going
Mm.
turtling.
He's got to.
Yep.
It's one big downside of running Tremere rituals.
That'll
is
draw me 2 cards.
You need the vamps.
You're in a
I
defensive
get an
state.
unhosted action
Yeah. Oh, it's
and
typical
generate 2 more points.
Well,
But he's
nobody's
still-
hitting him for a while.
He's still in the game at 6
He's still in the
points.
game.
Well,
He's still
theoretically, Paper Alchemist could still by ditching his whole hand. That's an option, I guess.
Yeah, he's card poor.
I will seek knowledge to draw 2 and discard 1.
I think you guys remember our rivals.
I
Is
will
everyone is always the
discard
threat.
a
Always.
Yep. It's all talk. It's all
last
talk.
word.
It is all talk.
Yeah.
I have an unhosted action that I will use to play another Assert Authority. To draw a card.
Respect it.
If I'm doing an assessment,
And
I still think
then
Brandon
I will enter Torpor Mend.
has the advantage.
Yeah.
So I will
Unless Tremere
discard
Queen
one
can
for
If I
slide-
didn't
Lorenzo.
make it clear, I played the same deck at the last Prince tournament, and he's doing the same thing. It looked like he wasn't doing anything, and all of a sudden he burst on everyone. So I'm just letting you know he's
I
still
don't know.
alive.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
I don't know
my
that
God.
strategy there right now. I think
So I
Tremere Queen is-
will
Agreed.
do
There we
one on
go.
Lorenzo, one on Faith.
Oh, he's mending. He's not playing it.
No, he's
And
mending.
Yeah, this has been
one on.
You know what's funny? The I think
one
I think
on
both
Leah,
Robin and I have been on the
and
or
then
Ravyes and I have been on the
so Lorenzo will-
receiving end of
actually
Brandon's.
Lorenzo
I'm a
auto
Hunter's
comes
a
back
threat.
without mending.
He is.
I'll mend Bruno. Sorry,
He is a threat.
Yeah,
Brandon-
because Lorenzo's
Brandon-
at 2.
Yeah, Brandon is
Brandon will
always a
definitely
threat.
get the. Yeah, Brandon will get the table after you. That's for sure. Which
Yep.
is good table talk, right? That's what you want
It
to do.
is.
Is you want to
Yeah.
you want to convince people. You want to know. You want people to notice everything but you.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I take 3 sad damage. I'll take 1 on Faith, 1 on Bruno, and 1 on Lorenzo. So that means only Leah heals this turn.
Hunger is out for Mystic
Wait,
Knight.
I have a
Mystic King.
question.
Yes.
I have a question. Was Bruno up at full? Was he at 5?
Looks like they can
No,
hear
Bruno
me.
was at is at 3. He's at 3.
You can.
So
hear
you lose
me.
1, right? Do you lose 1?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Hunger. Hunger.
I think
Say hunger. Somebody
Hunger.
besides us say hunger.
we're looking good.
Oh, my
Hey,
stomach.
what about Leah? Was she at full too?
My
No,
stomach's
no, Leah
growling.
was at 1. I mended her. So I mended everyone, and then I took the 3 sad damage on Bruno, so he stays the same. Faith, so she stays the same. And then Lorenzo goes to 2 after coming back from torpor.
So my question is, because of the hunger,
Oh.
how many do you lose?
I didn't realize that hunger was on the board, so actually I have to do that differently. Sorry.
Mitch is in the chat
So
asking.
I
is-
have to take it
Yes.
like
Mitch,
this, so
Yeah.
that I lose 2.
This is a fun way to have a conversation in between. Yes, Mitch, you're right. This is the other ritual guy.
Yes, that's
This
how I have.
is danger. You're in the danger zone, sir.
Indeed, I am in the
Highway
danger zone. I forgot the
to
hunger
the-
was out.
YouTube about to pull a video because it's copyrighted to sing that song out loud.
Yeah, I was about to say
Did you
don't get
pick your 2
copyright
cards?
infringed.
No, I have not. Yes. So now I will draw 2.
Oh,
All right.
so Leah's probably smiling at this because he's not a 2
Oh, yeah.
prestige, and that might be striking distance for the.
Other
Yeah,
side comes
like if she
out.
has like
Okay.
a biting
Is
comment or
Jacob in his
something, you
own
can
party?
knock somebody out.
Oh, she's asking good
By
questions.
Seems like it.
He is in his own party.
Yes. Okay.
How is Jacob in his own party?
He doesn't. He didn't have to go to the streets to do far reach, but
He moved
He
it.
did
to
an
his party.
attack,
he
maybe.
did move it.
How do you go?
He
No,
did.
So-
that was an action. That
so-
wasn't an attack.
Either way, he would be in his own
Oh,
party.
he did the
right?
he
Okay.
did the
He would,
action
but
first.
He would at least be
then-
at home and cost her a card.
Well, Castor is on the board, so it costs a card anyways.
Okay. Hunger
Oh.
goes away on my turn.
Oh.
Is that
Hunger
true?
does go away.
You remember the token?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I pulled it because remember I was mad. I
Yeah.
would have gotten a vagrant for a point instead. I had to spend
Yes.
2 actions killing clandestine.
You're correct. You're
Wow. Listen
Oh.
to that. I had to spend 2 actions to kill
Spicy.
clandestine. That's spicy.
Should've
That's spicy.
It should have been
I
one.
think not that anyone else had any questions about it, but based on research I've been doing, it looks like Dragon's Roost is perfectly fine to block the far reach attack because the rulebook specifies that the attack begins from step 3 of the attack sequence, and declaring blockers is after that. So
Nice.
Yep.
Seems legitimate.
So
Yep.
it follows the logic that we thought, which is just attacks or
Yeah.
attacks and
sorry, I
basically
missed
dragon
what's
roost.
happening.
I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna kill Jacob.
Don't kill Jacob.
Listen
He's
to
a
that.
nice boy.
The confidence.
He's worth so many
It-
points right now.
He's got one on him.
See
I
this.
know
This
people
is,
think Leah is cute, but she's dangerous.
This is-
I
This
mean,
is,
with
uh,
General Flint on the board right now, everyone can be dangerous.
yeah. This is this is working out well for Brandon for
He's only worth 1
for
point
all
her,
of a
as far as
sudden
I know,
Paper
right?
Alchemist to
Because
look like the
he only
threat.
has 1 point on him.
So-
it's,
Turf War.
yeah, with 6. Eastern
Well,
has 6 agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon's
Oh.
being quiet.
See.
Oh yeah.
That should tell you something. If
Flint
Brandon's
is
being
doing
quiet,
a physical attack with a card on Jacob Frost.
There it comes.
1 second.
Stand by. What kind of attack? Did anyone catch that? What attack?
All right.
Physical.
physical. Yeah.
How does she hear me?
That's fine. I do not have a card for
Leah, can you hear us?
Okay, so it is.
I feel like they can't
what,
hear us,
6
but they just
incoming, I think.
keep on responding to what we're saying. It's creepy.
This actually happens quite a bit when I'm commentating.
Yeah.
Three,
I'm like a little bit ahead of everyone.
5. Oh wait,
It's like a kung fu
5.
movie.
I'm sorry, 5 incoming.
That's what you call a major attack. That's a smack right there.
I think
5 incoming.
5 is very strong.
Stampede is a
physical.
penal card.
Ignoring what? Ignoring 3 shields,
It's,
4 shields.
man, shoot, how can you stop that?
Yeah, that's it.
Oops, sorry.
Look at all the hands
that's
on
That's
Jacob
so
Frost.
OP.
That's
That's the strongest card in the game, I promise you. It's so OP.
Brandon said it.
Even
so
if
it
you
must
have a
be true.
defense card, it just runs through.
It's solid.
It's crazy.
now. Here's the
Solid.
thing: is
Um,
Tremere Queen needs to be careful here. She needs to hit her rival for those points to get back in the game.
I mean, it's turf war, so that was one action. She's at 5. She can just go after the city deck now to get that 6, and she's in the running.
Right.
But
I hear you, but I just feel like,
she's going in, right?
yeah,
Well,
to
it-
me,
It's also yeah.
Yeah.
playing
she's
turf
going in.
war. You know, I don't know. I feel like you go
Look,
hard.
okay,
I think
it's
she's
also
going for
that
Brandon.
like
she's going for Brandon. That's what I think.
Right.
yeah, if she knocks out one of
Hopefully.
Brandon's people, then they're not coming back. Because I don't think
Who's
I
on
could be
yours?
wrong, but I think he forgot to mend
I
clandestine.
think we're just
Yeah,
waiting
because
she's
for
not coming
Leah
back.
to
Yeah,
decide.
Here's the
I
Here's
really
the
want to
thing.
go for Brandon, but I'm thinking for sad, I might have to do something about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
instead.
sad.
If you don't do 4 sad, one of us will lose to sad damage.
All right, well then that's what I have to do.
Oh,
Well,
see,
I mean, not this turn, obviously, but it will happen
yeah.
eventually. Is the issue with sad
if you
on the board?
Okay.
see in this scenario,
Physical with the sad. and
Yeah, I
then
hear you, Rob. I
mending.
think you're going to say if she went after hard on Brandon, Brandon's taking 4 sad.
exactly.
It's not taking him out, though. That's
Right.
the thing. He's not going to die with 4 sad.
That's
He's
not
just
the
gonna be
point. The
weak
point
and-
is that is
Okay,
with the
let's
sad. The way I'm
see.
thinking is everybody else taking more than you. That's what you want. If you can hold back the sad better than them, hit them to weaken them to make sad worse.
Discarding
for
1
them.
to mend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Especially this late in the game. I see what you mean. Make it harder.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps Brandon back to get hit by that much sad, right?
Yeah.
It just puts him on the back foot, and that's where you want him to be.
okay.
And you just got to
I'm
know.
ready, Flint.
You just got to know
And
that.
I
Thin
take 2
blood-
turns or 2 cards.
Yeah, Paper Alchemist is going to
Yes,
go
take
hard.
a second turn, Leah.
It's going to go hard in the Tremere. That's what he's going to do. And those sad are still
Sorry,
there.
when my leader died, the addict is burnt, right? Or is it-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Attachments burn.
All right. So city deck. Did you draw your 2, miss?
Yes, I did.
Yes, Leah did.
All right.
So I hope the
City
fact
deck
that somebody didn't put those
City on the
citizens
brink?
in the burn pile
Interesting.
doesn't come back to her to haunt them.
That's not what I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna
I actually am gonna message that in the
Okay.
chat because like
be.
that.
I don't know if I like that or
Yeah,
not.
that's like a real
Oh, I
technical
love it.
thing. That,
You would.
I
You
hear-
would love it.
I hear you, Ed. I hear you, Ed.
Yeah.
I hear you.
or should I or not?
I wouldn't.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
All those thin bloods are worth 2 points.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
It's,
if they
it's-
shuffle them in by accident, that's really gonna like screw the game up a lot for them. But yeah,
they
I
have
guess,
to catch
I
that.
guess it's on them.
That's the whole
I have a
point.
feeling, I have a feeling like they'll catch it.
Yeah, they've been pretty good. We've been seeing things and they've been feeling our energy and catching the
Yeah.
things.
So what I'm
we
gonna
talk
do is
about.
I'm gonna retreat out one of these sads because I don't want it.
See, I've been
And
I've been
I'm
reaching
gonna
out through the
bring up like
Malkavian
something else,
Madness
whatever
Network,
it
which
is,
is now called the Cobweb, I
and
think.
watch it just be
5e.
another sad. Oh no, it
Wow,
can't be.
both sads are in
It
display.
cannot be another sad.
It
is
The
a
city.
prince.
Of the
Interesting.
city.
I think Prince is definitely in play with everybody sitting around 6. There's a lot of game left here. Prince is definitely in play.
I cannot take Prince.
There's also a lot
That
of
would not be
untapped
well.
characters, though.
Oh, I think
ready.
you could make a wonderful prince.
Oh, you're
You already
sweet.
are, Prince. You're like obligated to take it.
That's right.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I kind of
Oh,
wonder
okay.
if Flint's going to go for Prince.
I can see that. Why not? If it comes back
Yeah.
around, might
Smoke
as well.
Already. Yeah.
Looks like Bad Penny's getting some
Take a
action.
look at Flint really quickly.
Should I do something crazy or should I just try to win the game?
Go crazy.
That's
You're
the
Malkavian.
question here.
You're a
I
Malkavian.
don't
Go
know.
crazy.
I think you
That's
should do
that's
something
always the question.
I wanna hold
crazy
Brandon's
to
hand.
win the game.
Well, the real question is, if you try to win the game and don't, can you still do the crazy thing afterwards?
I think I'll just do something to win the game, maybe, or try to win the game. I'm going to bow Bad Penny with a card. I'm going to flip this. I'm going to play a
that
mental
should be on the
attack
brink?
on the cop.
Still be out, or that should have gone away, right?
It just came out.
It just came out.
I think it got
Let me take a
shuffled.
look.
Wait, I thought he just flipped Prince. Or was that another player? Who
No,
flipped Prince?
it was
you're
that
right.
row retreat.
Sitting in the-
It was the
It's
row
sit-
retreat.
yeah. So Prince came out of
Oh,
row retreat.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. I looked away for a second. And
No problem.
missed all that.
And it looks like there's an attack going in the street, and
Mental.
Flint
It's a
does
mental
have.
attack.
Unhinged, maybe? Let's see.
Where is he attacking?
I don't know, somewhere in the street. But I think
Leah,
Dragon's
are you
Roost
going to
as
block
well.
me or not?
Oh,
Heard
I think,
about it.
I
And
think
this is your
Brandon-
first action?
First action.
This is my first action, Leah. Would you like to jump in front?
Oh, this is a
I would
sauce.
love to, but I think I'm going to abstain.
You know
What is
what?
it?
You made the right choice this time. So I was going to smack
Oh,
you.
Oh, there we go. I love
yeah,
that card.
I do. Me too.
That card's great.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah.
He hit
That
the
was
street.
hilarious.
Takes him up to 7.
Okay.
Takes him up to 8 with playthings.
I accidentally made a smiley face with my
Okay, I'm gonna-
agenda points.
I'm going to attach the cop.
Okay, he's got a
Mhm.
inmates coming out next. That's gonna take him up to 10.
Not happy face on the price
Tremere Queen
fighter.
has to block the next one.
And then I'm going to
Skateboarder.
Because-
That's the only thing he's got to. He has security in the street. Why not?
swing once,
Well,
swing
one of those-
twice. Okay.
It'll go away before
Um,
his turn, though.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Now, here is the crazy thing. Dare I go out there again and potentially get smacked? That's the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind. All right. I
He
will.
is not. I'm trying to quote Shakespeare right now.
You know, that is a soliloquy about suicide, which is very appropriate.
Hey, what is
to
going
be
on?
or not to be?
Hey,
That is the
stop it.
question.
This isn't a Shakespeare podcast. What's wrong with you?
Shakespeare's
Leave
best in the original Klingon.
the slings of outrageous fortune, or all right. So I'm going to do a.
Physical and
Huh.
skateboard. Physical and skateboard.
I'm going to do something crazy.
Uh-oh. Never
I'm
mind.
going to do a social attack on
Oh, I like this. I'm
I'm
cheating.
Flint.
on.
He's eyeing it.
Nah, I'm going to do on the skateboarder.
No.
Yep.
Why not?
You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this, guys. I know what it is. I can't say anything. I like what. Oh, you're gonna love this. This is gonna be so good. Keep an eye on that card. Keep an eye on that card.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
it's
Tremere Queen.
Probably
You have to.
He's at 8.
a 1 that he would boost.
You have to.
Oh, I'm gonna block. I'm trying to decide if I want to play a reaction or not.
Let's come over here. Let's take a
Yeah.
look.
I
The
mean,
social.
Now's the time.
You think it's another seeing is believing?
It's a social. Social attack. Not
Social.
seen
He
as
said
bleeding.
Well,
social.
seeing is
Right,
believing
social.
is a mental attack, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
correct.
So if I'm
So,
attacking,
you think it could be a biting comment?
Would Biden comment do very much?
I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna waste a reaction, but we'll see.
Nope. This is gonna be good, guys. Watch this.
You gotta block this. So I
Okay.
think this is.
back.
Interrogation.
I hit you with 2, make it 4.
Gonna pay
Okay,
for it?
so you're gonna die then?
Cool.
Actually, I didn't waste it.
I'll
I didn't
take
put
it.
it.
I'll
And-
take it.
The way
I'll
she
get
I'll
says
take
it.
point for that.
The way
2
she's
points
like,
because
so you're
of
gonna
Frank.
die then?
I
I'll
like
take
that.
Okay,
I
and
like
then it was a total of 4 incoming, you said?
Yeah, but I also get to see her hand, which is
Go ahead, take a look at the hand that you just lost to.
which is
Okay.
worth it.
Oh
Okay.
my
Which is
god!
worth it.
In turf war,
Don't
Did she-
forget you cannot say anything while you're looking at it, but you can say things after.
did she get? Did she just get
Leah
to 8,
is-
or is she getting to 10?
Leah is in. She just got to 8.
Oh,
She just got to 8. Oh,
I
that's
don't know
so
why it's
good.
not.
Leah is in this game.
1 second.
Everybody's in this game. but
Everyone's in
Leah's
this game.
definitely-
Oh yeah, this is a great game. This is one of
Okay.
I.
I can put it in his like invisible zone.
Yeah,
Right?
I was just having trouble, like, Oh, please don't flip over.
Girl,
I
she
will
built a
avoid
house.
looking at my screen while you do this.
She
That's
built a
cool.
house.
I've never seen that happen.
I
case
never
things
judge
happen.
anybody
Almost
Okay.
filled
We're
with
safe
heart.
now.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, are we
Just
good?
there.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you for being honorable.
Man,
this
oh,
is-
that was so good.
this
I already
is
said you can't
scary
say anything.
stuff.
I already
This is
reminded you.
really scary
Judge,
stuff.
Somebody warn him. I
I
already
can
told
say,
you you
I
can.
just can't say the cards. I
No,
can
you
say
can't
whatever. I
say
can react.
anything. You
No,
cannot
that's
say
not the
anything.
rules. The rules I can't tell what the cards
Mm.
is while I'm looking at it.
No, I
I
think
can
it
say
is
as
that
much
he
as I
can't
want.
say anything.
No,
I disagree.
Let me check.
Wow.
I'll bring it
Yeah,
up.
I
Wow.
think
This
the
is-
new rules are you're not allowed to speak when you're looking at people's cards. I think that was part of the
Yeah.
amended rules.
It's a bummer because I
Yeah,
love to say
yeah,
things
'cause there's
like
too much-
Yowza.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
All
was.
right.
Now he can say whatever he wants.
He's at 3.
Torpor Mending, I get 1 here. That gets clandestine up to 3. Up to. Whoa, that's too much. Up to 3. Free. I'll discard a card here for Kim Fan.
Wow,
So
this
that's
is.
to Kim.
Mitch is watching
It's a
this
bad day.
on the chat and saying this is a very interesting
This is a
close game.
bad
I
day.
couldn't agree more. This game has been going all over.
This
the
game
place.
has gone on very long.
This is a bad day.
This is one of the shorter
Oh,
games. I'll be
no.
honest. We are at the hour and a half mark
okay.
right now. This game's almost over. This game's almost over.
Okay.
It's. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's-
This is the
it's-
5th
It's
turn.
an even number.
It's
I
rounding the
discard already
corner.
two.
Yeah. I'd
I'm
be
about to
surprised if
start the
Brandon gets
6th
another
turn.
turn.
I
think
get it's
over.
a free one for him.
I think
Kind of curious if anybody's even going to go for Prince at this point.
no. I think
This is crazy.
Leah's gonna go hard in on Brandon. She
Yeah.
can take him out. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
very plausible, yeah.
He's
But
got
it's hard
2
to kill
cards
that
in
thing,
hand.
but-
Yeah. Oh yeah. This if it gets to Leah, the
Um,
game's over. If it
Well,
gets
I
to
wouldn't say
Chimera
that,
Queen.
but it's a chance, yeah.
I don't like that
Okay.
you're still looking at my board, Paper Alchemist.
Oh, that's his win.
Well,
Terrifying.
Well, the thing is, that's the thing is, it may not even get to Tremere Queen.
Yeah,
'cause
that's right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Lots
is.
Yeah, the world's
lots of
it's
games.
just such a
I
beautiful
don't like
board.
that I
You
can't block with
Put all the
Roost, so I hope
vampire
you
butters.
survive.
Hey, hey, listen to me, Paper Alchemist.
Yeah. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna draw 2, but let me say this:
Oh.
the game is gonna be over soon.
Okay.
All right. So this is what you got to do.
It's your time
One,
to shine.
you gotta either kill your rival on this turn by killing 2 people and winning the game. If you think you can do that, then you should do it. If you
This is
if
very
you kill 2 of his
important.
people, then you win the game.
Every swing
If you
costs 2
cannot,
intel.
if you cannot, then you got to kill doggone Captain Flint or I'm dead, and then we lose anyway.
I'm fine.
It's a
with
lot,
that.
Dean.
What is
He's
this
just
we lost?
manipulating you. Do what you
That's-
want to do.
That's how. Why would you say I'm manipulating? I'm not. I literally am called the game as I see it.
When you
Either
say
you
that,
got to win the
when
game
you-
on this turn, or I lose on this turn.
when
There's
you say
only 2 options.
when you say we lost,
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No,
I
love
do
it.
actually
I
think
got
that
it.
is true. Well, of course, the general Flint player is going to say that.
I need to
Right.
think for just a second.
Paper Alchemist is the new player at the table, but he's been holding his own.
Yeah.
He's
I
been
will
holding
very
his own.
gently remind you that it costs it costs 2 cards to swing.
Ooh,
Gentle
Oh
that makes it
shoot,
a little
you
better.
cannot. Oh shoot, you
I love
can't kill
gentle
him.
reminders.
Oh my gosh,
Mm.
you can't go after him. You don't have
Oh.
enough cards.
Other players,
Oh my
can
gosh.
You
discard
can get
intel
a lot
for
of
Other-
him
points in the city.
if they remember that.
Other
If
players
they
can pay
remember.
it. But no, who's going to pay it?
And
Brandon,
if you have
clearly.
agenda on your dudes, you still get the point for prize fighter anyways.
Correct. Price fighter will take off the one that I built up from last time.
Correct.
Mitch is accusing
So
us of collusion.
so here's the thing. There's Castro on the street. There's Castro street party. So even if you attack here,
Let's open up the chat. So
you
you guys
still
can
have
see.
to spend a card. So there's 2 cards to pay here, and there's at least a card to pay here.
Killing me
If
doesn't
you-
do anything though. I'm
Wait,
neutral to you, and if you,
one second, Leah.
yeah,
One
Oh,
second, Leah.
wow.
Let me finish what I'm
1
saying, and I'll let
second?
you finish.
Give me a break.
If you attack General Flint, I will spin your intel for her.
There we go.
Oh,
There you
wow. He doesn't need the intel for
Give me
Flint.
intel.
And Flint's in the street. What's he need the intel for? Flint's in the street. What's he need the intel
I
for?
don't know. How can you give me intel?
You can pay other people's intel costs
Oh,
by
because of,
discarding card.
Castro
I
Street
was
Party?
never aware of this.
Yes.
No one's ever been so nice to offer me.
That is the one thing that you can
So,
exchange
Just trying
on
to
other players.
live. I live another turn. Speaking of such, I need
I'm
to add
only
my
willing
money.
to try
What do I have?
that.
Did I add 8? Did I add 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Yeah.
Castro
Right?
Street
Yeah.
Party. That's what's saving
Yeah.
Flint right now? Come
Let me think
on.
for just a second.
Come on.
Because the
Let's
problem
do
is,
something.
like, if I go for that and she just plays a card and messes me up,
I will.
I will
Which
say I have
I feel 5 cards in her hand, and she's playing Dragon Roost, so she has got a lot of responses as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to accidentally give her a point if she like bad looks
thinking
me
it
or
out.
something and kills
Listen,
me.
He's
listen,
thinking it out.
listen. If she gets 1 point for killing one of your vampires, that's going to come back the next turn. She'll go to 9. She won't have General Flint for 2 or 3 more turns. That means you have a chance now to kill him without, and I have a chance to mend the freaking up and try to come back myself. You know what I'm saying?
This
I
is
see what you're saying, but you are also
ridiculous
at
table
8
talk right
agenda,
now.
so I don't want to have like a point swing come out of you. I know it's not necessarily likely, but
I
For me,
will also say there are not enough citizens on the board for him to win through citizens.
that is true as well.
I'll have to find another way to win. But I mean, that doesn't mean I won't do it. I'm going to try to win. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like right now, you have
I
you
think I
have
go after
7
Han.
on the board and 1 here that's going to go on at the end of the turn. You're tied with me. Like he has 6. If he plays 1 more, he'll be 8. She has 8. So we're not. I think you're looking at me and thinking, "Oh no, Brandon's ahead." Well, actually, we're all equal. We're all playing really well.
I'm
She
thinking,
if she kills you, she gets 1 to 9, but her engine's dead, and you're still alive because you come back the next turn. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and the
That's what I'm
issue
doing.
is, paper scientist, if you swing at me, you will not get to swing at me next turn because you will not be able to pay intel.
yeah, you
You-
only get 1 swing. You only get 1 swing. That's,
I mean,
that's
like
the problem.
I could swing at you and let Sad do the rest.
Sad will not be
that's
hitting me
brilliant.
because there will be no intel for Sad to hit me in the Haven. I guarantee you this.
That's not correct.
And
You
if you
did.
hit
No,
me,
So,
If he
then,
plays-
so he's telling you what he has in his hand. He's telling you
Yeah,
that he's going
if
to
he
play
plays
another
another
of the same
defense.
card
Right.
so that he can stack it to 3.
Yeah.
Copy.
That's what he's telling you. So that's some good information to know.
That does change things.
Yes, if
Unless
you
he's bluffing.
swing at me, you will not be winning the game.
What did
Is
And
what
if-
I'm telling you.
and if you swing at me, my entire deck is built upon damaging reactions. So
Who
if you're gonna
cares?
swing at me,
Yeah.
I would prefer it to be frog, so that when I kill you, I get another point.
Ooh.
It's
What
true
the-
though.
What
It's
did
true.
EC? Do you remember what was drawn to this
Yeah.
turn from the deck?
From the yeah, not Prince.
Is it Vagrant? Or no? I don't
There's
remember.
1 card left in there, so it must have been a Vagrant. Yeah, because there was 2 in there a second ago. Now there's 1 in that city deck. So it's gone
You might want to
quiet.
go for the city and get up to 9 points.
Paper Alchemist needs to make a turn. All they're gonna do is confuse. You're just gonna get more confused. Just do it, make a
If
decision.
it were me in that position, I'd probably go for city points because it's
Well, you
too
have two
much-
actions. You could
Yeah.
do both.
I'd agree.
It's too much. It's too much.
Move
Too much intel.
up and
Risk.
have,
He doesn't have any.
Wendy
He's got
attack.
3 cards. He's not.
What are you thinking about doing, Paper?
I'm thinking of
Brandon is
attacking
hustling. Goodness.
Attacking who?
Look at him.
Sad?
Yeah, but I
Why?
also,
Sad is helping you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
only-
affected by SAD at all.
Well,
Sad
what's
is
his
helping you.
prestige at?
Well, he's only at 4 prestige.
Yeah, that's
I
actually
mean-
true because I can't.
So
Yes,
yeah.
you never take SAD damage in your deck.
Not
Yes,
get
he
two.
does.
I
He
cannot
has
get
to
two mortals
bleed
this turn, no problem.
to take the sad damage.
But he could do sad with his first action, get a point, and then skateboarder is an easier kill to get a second point and get up to 9.
She's saying that because she's going to try to table me, and if you don't hit her, we lose the game.
What are you
Everyone
doing,
else
bro?
loses.
What is this
and she's the
we?
only one that wins.
What is
I
this
know.
we?
There's only one freaking winner,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she knows that. She's
And
the
there
winner
are-
in the game,
Yeah.
and we lose.
He uses
Look,
the word
you
we a
gotta
lot.
play to win.
Yeah.
You can't play for me not to win. Although I don't think that I have it in my hand. I think you need to do
I agree.
what's best
I
for
agree. You got to play to win
that's-
by
and that's
smacking her.
getting and that's getting
Oh,
to 9
yeah.
points.
Oh, I'm
He
liking
gets
Shamir
no
Queen right
points.
now. Are you hearing her?
Yeah.
There are no points over.
Yeah.
I'll pay
Yeah.
your intel, but you
yeah.
got to
Actually,
hit her.
because of City on the Brink is still
Come
in
on,
play,
guys.
General Flint is worth a
Ooh.
point.
Come on, guys.
Ooh.
True.
Come
But
on,
you have
guys.
prize fighter. Everything's worth a point for you. You ball out. That's what you do.
Come
You
on.
swing and you get a point at
Come
the
on.
end of the turn.
Just
Every
tune
time.
him out.
Well, I swing
Call
and
the
if
clock.
They die, I give away a point.
Call the clock.
The-
He can
there's no
silence
clock in
all
the
That's
Clock.
players.
assuming you
Turn it.
swing with someone
Clock's
with an
around.
agenda on them.
He can silence
Taking
all
an
table talk.
agenda.
He can silence all
I'll
table
get,
talk.
I'll get
He-
2
He hasn't
points
called it yet.
if I kill
so.
any of his characters with the
Oh,
damage.
yes,
Swing
that's
the-
true.
in the
So I'll go up
agenda.
to 10.
Paper. Call the clock.
I'd like
Shut
to,
him up.
Frog is theoretically fatter, but I just don't know if she can hit back for.
I would really love to
Get
see
back to
someone
the same
use that
amount of
rule right
damage.
now.
I
Just-
can.
nope. Call the clock. Everyone shuts up.
Well, technically, it only works.
All right, you
in
gotta make a
range.
choice. What's best for you?
There it is.
I like the pressure you're putting on him, Leah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
better
Brandon.
put some pressure on him,
Yeah.
Leah.
No, Brandon's
That's
just been
good.
Brandon's been
The
supporting him
question
this whole
is,
time.
like, is
He's a real
attacking
good
her
friend.
without a card even worth it? Because
No.
Like,
I think you
from-
should get the
if you're,
point.
like, for the sake of the deal that Brandon's offering me to attack, if he's going to pay my intel, if I don't do it with a card, I think it's still worth it because it's only 2 social.
You don't have a card to swing?
I have a card to swing, theoretically, but
Uh-oh.
then I can't do anything in the city as my second action, and I'm just burning a second action.
Here's the problem.
Oh,
if you
come
do
on.
that, then she will not die. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
She
just
won't
gonna
die.
swing with Wendy, social with a at General Flint.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
No, I want to move forward.
Okay, so you said social. Is that what you said?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's
I'm sorry.
just she's
I
just
know,
I'm having a hard time
This isn't
hearing.
good
Is
for
it a
Brandon.
social attack?
Yes, it is a social
this is
attack
not
card.
this
Okay.
is not a smart move.
I block
just gonna
with
block.
smoke.
Yeah, that's not smart. I'm trying to tell you it's not smart.
No reaction.
Oh.
Oh, well, that
Look.
was Brandon's call. He did say
Br-
go after, and he was going to pay the
Brandon may
intel.
be correct. Yeah.
Total of 3.
3. Smoke's going to take
And
1.
yeah.
Wait, was Smoke
You get a
at
point.
was Smoke at 1 this whole time?
I'll fix those in a second.
All right, well, Smoke's there. Prize Fighter triggers. Doesn't Prize Fighter trigger with if a character gets defeated, or is it just the attack?
Do you have a second action?
Well, he gets a
I
point
do have
from
a
the.
second
Oh
action,
no, he
but
doesn't
I
get the
do
point
not
from the
have
kill.
enough
He gets.
damage to
You
kill.
should get the prize for which he got.
Mortal worth a point in this.
He got you went up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from City on the Brink. And then now what are you thinking?
What about
Wanted to do stuff in the streets, but I can't do stuff in the streets, and so
What do you want to do stuff in the streets for? It's the same 1 point. You
Point.
get 1 point for killing
Point.
people.
He
There's
can't.
one
I don't think
point
he
no
can
matter
kill
what.
Flint.
I can't kill anybody. That's my
Flint has
I don't have
1
a-
on him. Flint has 1 on him.
I'm not gonna.
Are you gonna
It's
pay
okay.
his intel so he
Do whatever you
can
need to do.
attack his prey, which is the original deal?
Yeah, did you?
I
pay
did.
the
I
intel?
never made that deal with him. I said if you
Oh,
attack
yes,
Flint,
he did.
He did.
Did attack Flint.
I never said that. I
Yes,
said if
you
he
did.
attacks Flint, I will pay his intel.
That's what he
Flint,
said.
You blocked the smoke.
Yeah, that still counts as attacking Flint.
That is correct.
What you said? I said if you attack Flint. Oh no. For this one, you mean? Yeah.
For the first one. Yeah. Did you say
Intel hasn't played? Oh, I'll pay that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a wise attack, and what I was telling you not to do that, but you did it anyway. But I'll still pay.
You're
That
the
was
one who
deal.
said you'd pay
But-
the intel.
But
to
what I
do
was
it.
saying to you, is don't attack social first because she's gonna block with smoke. I kept on saying, don't do that. Wait, hold on, don't do that, and you did anyway.
Yeah.
So you just played into
I'll
her hand, but you still got the
I
point.
thought
This table talk is
it helps
falling
you.
apart right now.
I thought
Helps
the
you.
deal was that you were paying the intel for him to attack his prey on his second turn. Did I misunderstand
Nobody
that deal?
ever said that. Nobody
No,
ever said
I
that.
don't think anyone
He
was
willing
asking
ever
to
pay
swing
the
it.
attack. He was willing to pay
okay.
the attack Flint.
I don't know where you got that from, Leah. I never said anything. I specifically was incentivizing him to attack you.
This game's falling
Oh,
apart
And then,
now.
and
Come
then he did
on.
attack you, but I didn't want him to attack you social because I knew you would block.
It's
That's-
still
that's
within
the
the
deal.
realm of friendly. I hope
It's still in the
stays
realm
there.
of friendly. It is, but
Okay,
this
I
turn is
understand.
taking way too long.
That's okay. You know, this is a very eventful turn. Sometimes, and we're not playing.
I
tournament.
will pay intel if you swing again.
Even if it doesn't have a card on it.
Yes, against Flint, certainly.
Oh boy!
Here comes
it's like
Brandon. Here comes Brandon. What's
I
he
think
gonna
everybody-
say?
I don't
I think-
understand why you're coming after me when we're
Because
neutrals.
you're the threat.
You're
Yeah.
worth points.
He's not a neutral. His is just as good as turf war. He gets a point
somebody
every time.
has.
Okay,
has-
well I'll pay your intel if you attack someone else other than me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
This is great. I love it. Yeah.
How many
Can
intel?
you pay all the intel for me to attack my
How-
prey? So it's even worth.
How
it.
many?
There you go.
How much
There you go.
intel do you need to attack over here?
There you go.
I would need 2 right now.
That's good work, Leo.
I'll do it just to fight Brandon.
Yeah.
I'll pay that for the 2 cards, even though it's
That's
incredibly
great, Leah.
expensive.
That's great work, Leah.
The-
That's great work, Leah.
Yeah. Y'all, they are bringing the entertainment on this.
I just want to let you know that, Paper Alchemist, if you attack your prey this time, I will lose this next turn. I just want you to know that. I don't know if you see that. The only way I survive is if you force her to play another vampire by killing Flint. That's the only way I live.
Here's the way I see things: is I think Hong already paid for me, and
Yes, I did put down, but if you would like to change your mind,
Okay, cool.
I feel
Cool.
this is a friendly
Cool,
game.
well, I'm gonna go after Flint because Hong already paid, and because I cannot kill any of Hong's people in one swing.
Cool.
Okay.
If
What
all
kind
you have are social attacks, probably not.
Yes, it's
That was great table talk, Leah, though. That was excellent, Leah.
That was.
Good work.
Kudos to
Alright.
Tremere Queen for almost.
That dies.
You know, yeah. That's a bummer. And
I'll get a point for that.
there's so
He
much
tried.
table talk in this
I mean, the
game.
table. I mean, it ran away from her, but she put up a very good fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And
not
then I'll
100%
go
over,
to the
but
end of my turn.
we'll see how it goes.
So,
No, for Sam.
well, you know, Mr. King could jump in there now. Maybe
Yeah, the game is still
the game
open.
is still open. That would be crazy if Mr. King wins with a ritual deck, but not doing rituals. He does it
I
with
would
a KO.
I would love it.
Oh, that would be amazing. He's
You
going
make a
quiet too. I think he's contemplating it. He's got
Oh,
cards
yeah.
in hand. This could happen.
Yeah, he's trying to get his
It's a
angle.
third vagrant. Okay, so blood bag triggers. I will put it on to Leah. No, I'll put it on to Bruno, actually.
Pointing out that there's 2 people with 3 prestige and 1 person with 2 prestige. It is a low prestige game.
Pretty low, and it went low quick.
Okay, so first action I will take is I'll pay 2, or I'll use 2 Tremere to play Defense of the Sacred
Oh,
Haven.
nope, not going for it. Not
Defensive.
going for it. Unless...
I mean, that's a point.
Oh, that is a point. And what's he at?
Draw 2 cards,
That's 6. Oh,
get 2 more points.
That was his first time.
Man. Now he goes to
Unhosted
8 and no one can
action.
hit him.
Unhosted action, I'll play a third Assert Authority.
There it is.
Free draw.
Oh wait, I think
Whoa.
guys, I
tried
think
to
I know what's
build
gonna
that deck
happen. I'm gonna
for,
tell you what's gonna happen if it's gonna happen.
tournament, and I did not.
Bruno's about to
All right,
social
And
so-
attack Shep.
then
Here it
with
comes.
the final action I have,
Yep, here
I
it
will
comes.
play Keeper of Elysium.
No, no. Oh, dude, guys, he has It's Your
Oh,
Funeral in
he
hand.
He needs to be safe from sad.
By using the
You what?
influence on fate.
I think he might be waiting on that.
That's the
to see.
that's the secret.
That
key,
it's the
probably.
time to
Might
play
be getting
now.
another
He's gonna
turn.
do 5 damage on that swing on
Yes.
Shep. Social.
So
Even can find you.
Yeah, I think.
I will then
Yeah, that- I-
enter Torpormen.
Yeah, he should have gone for it.
So
He really should have gone for it.
1, 2.
What?
I could be wrong, but like, I'm looking at his cards, and
Why would it be?
Hey,
How much
flip
damage?
those up so I can see what we're doing.
3.
So-
Yes. So here we have
Fast forward. That makes noise.
It's Your Funeral
Yeah,
plus
it
1
is.
damage rituals. He has 2 rituals. It's
So
Your Funeral is a natural 1, so that's 3 damage. He hits with Bruno. Bruno's a 2. That's 5.
Yeah, but
And
it's
I
a
don't
little
take
iffy,
sad?
'cause if she has, I mean, I see what you're saying, and I might do that too, EC. But it is a gamble because she might have a reaction.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
that's
a
what-
gamble
yeah.
I might take
Uh,
at this
no.
point. But
draw 2.
it is a gamble.
It is a gamble, so he's sitting at 8 agenda. It's
Okay.
going to Leah.
Do I shuffle the city or?
It's all sad damage.
nope,
It's all
you
sad's
just
coming
pull
out.
out one sad.
You just pull out a sad, yeah.
There's nothing. Well,
No, it's
we
all
didn't
sad.
discard
Start 5
any.
cards there.
Oh wait,
It's
yes we
all
did.
sad, right?
You have a royal retreat.
Oh yeah. Let's.
Yes we did.
Let's.
We have to shuffle.
Sorry.
Yep. See, they messed up.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
all good.
That's okay.
It's all good.
This is that's a bad pile right there.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
like
none of the citizens should be in there.
right.
None of the stuff on
All right,
clandestine,
now,
right?
Joe.
That was.
We did our best we could to shuffle that thing.
Hopefully they'll
Hopefully something
remember when they
other
see
than
it.
sad come. Ah, there he is.
One not sad.
There's one other card. I mean, there's a couple other cards in there because there's 2 sat out. So there's a couple other good cards in there. I just don't know what they are.
Oh, there are 2 sad out. You're right.
First action is to draw a card.
The party should be over for Hans.
A. Take your token off is not helping me. Thank you. Struggle.
Did City on the Brink just come out?
It's been out.
What?
Well,
What do you mean it's been out, Brandon? Can you hear me?
unfortunately, I feel like I'm in a position where I almost feel like I have to recruit, although smoke can come back.
Has Brandon been listening this whole time? Because he
Um,
just responded to my City on the Brink question.
No, you're synced up with him. You know, you're mind melded. It's
I
like
guess.
Bad
I don't
day.
know, dude.
probably that.
That sounded
It's a
like
bad day.
I was like, the City on the Brink just
Sorry,
come out.
what's
He's like,
that
no,
day?
it's been
Why are you
out.
looking at my things?
Oh, because I'm mad at you for paying the
Uh,
intel. That's why. But
Oh, I'm
It's a,
sorry.
it's a
Think about
bad
it.
day because no matter where she looks, she can score. That's what I'm saying. But the question is, does she recruit here to keep herself alive?
I mean, Smoke will come back at the end of her turn, anyways.
And only Hong wants to kill her, theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically.
Mitch is asking, does she
I don't
really
trust
only
nobody no
have
more.
Shep?
I was about to say, have you seen
Yeah.
my deck?
That's
What have
true.
you seen in my deck?
I'm not saying you can do it. I'm saying wants. There's a difference.
Yeah, some of us
Yep.
are at 8 cards in their deck, and the chances of those being anything relevant seems pretty
This
low.
is-
Mitch
Holy
is
cow,
making
you
some.
are at 8 cards.
Mitch
That's
is making a
crazy.
very good
It's
observation.
crazy.
That's what I was saying. That she
I think-
could have gone in for Shep. He didn't.
I think this might be a mistake. But I'm gonna recruit Aurora.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh my god.
One beats
Yeah.
the
Danger
other.
zone.
Jesus.
I
I
am in the
mean-
danger zone, but she is reflective of my mood right now.
That is a
but
biting
also,
comment.
that deck probably just
Yeah.
carries a lot of big boys anyway, so there's nothing
Okay,
she can do about
so
it. That's her last vampire.
ending,
There's
That's
there's
her last
10
vampire.
there's
One
10
for
prestige
free,
amongst everyone. I
and
just wanna point
then
that out.
I gonna discard here?
It's a wild game.
Yes.
Everybody's digging deep for that win.
This is one action. If she can take out, what is it, Bad Penny? No, Kim's still in
Discard a
play.
far reach.
Yeah, I think Mitch is saying something
Bring
similar to what
smoke back.
y'all were saying, but
Yeah.
I think it wasn't a surefire thing.
And they're all in the Haven.
Demand obedience
And,
time.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's running that right now.
I haven't
but
seen
could
it.
be wrong.
No, I haven't seen
Okay, I wanna-
Dominate in table.
There's one dominate.
With,
it's
Bruno.
Bruno, but that's
Yeah.
it. And
You're
Nini's
playing a
game.
really good game, Leah. Keep it going.
Everyone's
you.
playing a good game.
Um,
Everyone's playing a good game.
I think everyone's playing really well.
Yeah, everybody's got an
Yeah,
angle.
this is a good entanglement.
And Brandon's
Oh,
sitting
what
at-
you doing? You got
sitting at
sad?
8.
yeah, gonna discard my favorite card to mend, unfortunately. Okay, so now with sad.
Too
I'm gonna
sad.
Do
All the vagrants.
one here
City on the brink.
and one here, and I pass the turn.
All right. City that.
So
Okay.
now City and the Brink should be going away, right?
Yeah, that's
Sad.
true.
That's what we expected. Okay. All right. What do I do here? City of the Brink is gone. Ah,
Oh, that's a noise.
okay.
That's an odd noise.
Crap. What do I do? Already return? I will.
This is going to be a big turn. This is going to be a very big turn.
Shoot.
Don't think he has to win.
Okay. I will.
You think so?
I don't think he does, but I've
I
seen
don't-
stranger things.
I will bring out Kim Fan. I'll bow Kim Fan, and I'll play a
Which season of Stranger Things?
a,
What's he doing?
social attack on April.
Now that's interesting.
Do you think he's going for the biting comet win? Maybe.
I know the
Let's
answer to
find
that
out.
question, and
Oh yeah, you can
you are
answer it,
right.
yeah.
That's
Free will.
exactly
Oh,
what
don't
he's
you
going
wish
to
you had
okay.
Dragon's Roost to block?
Oh,
Ah,
no, you do not.
nice.
No card.
No, sir.
This is
You're
it.
agreeing with the
All right,
The
I'll kill
righteous-
her and take one as well, so you go down to one.
Wait, how would he kill her and take one?
I don't think he's killing her.
No.
No,
no,
it's
you
one or
can-
the other.
Yeah,
You
he's
don't
not
get both.
killing.
I do
Yeah, 'cause
get.
you don't-
Yeah, he messed
Oh,
up.
You don't-
she has. Oh,
Yes. No,
shoot.
she is.
Yeah.
She
She
is
has
very
nothing.
Yeah, so he's
Oh,
not able to
shoot,
take it
she
out.
has not. She has nothing. Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
Oh, she has nothing.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that
you should
doesn't
probably
work.
just drain her. You should probably steal one.
I'll kill.
Although she
I'll
already, or he already. I mean,
So,
he,
Relatively the same, yeah.
whatever.
Well, if he goes
not
for
as
the
cool.
kill, he gets the agenda.
Yeah.
He gets a
Does
point.
she
here.
instantly
Yeah.
come back, or is she like in torpor?
Yeah, but he can, oh, that's right. He
until
can't spend
your
shield
target
End of
because
the
he's too
turn?
low.
Yeah,
Right.
to your target face.
It's at the beginning of his turn. Did she come?
Shoot.
No, and be back, right?
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
That's not
Yeah.
as cool.
He just needs
That is
one.
not as cool.
If you had
just needs-
swung with anyone with even 1 point of social.
Yep.
But
all
look,
he
look
needed.
at me. Look
I
at
know,
me.
Yeah.
Brandon, I know.
Look at me, okay?
I mean, normally you would have a clandestine, and that would be great.
What happened to
That would have
clandestine?
been everything.
Does something happen to clandestine and no one told me?
Shoot. Okay.
That would have been awesome.
And
Could have had the win right there.
what do I do next? What
That's all
do
he's
I
got.
do?
That's all he's got.
What do I do next? Pretty
Let's go after-
sad.
Go after the sad. why
That's
not?
nasty.
Can you do anything with the sad right now?
He spins. Would he spin for it? He can't spin for it. Lead him down. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Well, he can just split it one across, right?
Sure. He will still survive. There's nothing I can do to kill him on this particular turn. I should have done that differently. There's no way I could have beat him. Okay, cool. So, since I can't beat him, what I will do is...
If he keeps his cards,
I
he can
will.
bring back Inmate and Clandestine this turn.
Draw a card. 1.
That's good.
All right. So, I'll go into Torpor Mindy. These guys go 1 here. And then 1 here. Clandestine comes back if I get rid of this card.
Do it.
The suffering here.
We just
Yep,
passed the
that's what I
2
gotta do.
hour mark.
She comes back.
Judge.
All right. And I will take 2 sad, 1 off the Clandestine. I'll take 3 sad.
Hey,
Yeah,
I just
1 off the
I just asked in
Clandestine.
the rules form about the
One off
what
of
what you could say when you're looking at
that
people's
penny.
hand or not, because I researched all the docs. And I seem to remember that you're not allowed to say anything, but I couldn't actually find that exact wording.
Uh-huh.
So I just, quoted the
Um,
rules doc and whatever,
maybe
blah blah
I
blah. And
just-
we'll see what the answer
We'll
is.
find out.
Doing an agenda
Shoot.
check because somebody was asking.
Um,
Brendan's at 9.
yeah.
Yeah, Brenda's at 9.
Paper Alchemist is at
I'll
10.
take that penny down to 1.
Yeah.
Dang, that's nasty.
Mystic
I don't
King is
like
at
that feeling at
8,
all.
and Tremere Queen is at 8. It's any person's game.
This is very close.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's my turn. I'm working on it. You could go ahead and flip. I'm going to draw 2 library cards. Sorry for taking so long. I did.
Very close
I-
game. Flip goes to Paper Alchemist. Thin Bloods holding their own in this game.
Definitely. Now
Crap.
point
A little
currently point
prestige.
leader. Yeah.
It's 2, 2, 2, and 3 for the prestige.
Can you kill
total
2 mortals
levels,
this
so
turn?
each player-
Yeah, if
Paper
Paper
Scientist.
Alchemist kills
Or
2
Paper
mortals,
Alchemist.
it wins. Yeah.
My third comes off a clandestine and I draw 2.
Oh, right. And there's no Dragon's Roost. He just won.
Thinking through real quick.
Well,
if he can
kill 2
if he can
two
kill
mortals.
two mortals.
Yeah, the issue with the
Oh, wait, why is
with the
it
Thin
more-
Blood stack is if they kill the big ones, you have a hard time killing other things.
Yeah, they're so weak.
Well, if he kills 2 mortals, he's only going to 12.
Yeah,
He needs to
but-
kill.
No, he'll get
biggest
another
people,
one at the end of the
but-
turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
You don't have to
oh,
correct
the
attacks
prize
to
fighter
use
sucking
with
one
them.
off. Giggity. Right.
Yeah,
Sadly,
that's always the issue.
How is
physical doesn't add to range.
Correct.
Thinking.
Jacob Frost not back?
I'd love to talk to you about this deck. I've tried it before.
How is Jacob
I like
Frost
the
not
Frost
back?
one.
He's a
Did
3.
he not
No,
mend
I
him?
think it's great against specific matchups.
Maybe he just didn't
of,
discard
of
him.
which I am
Maybe
that
should've.
matchup.
Really outside baseball, and like it's ever going to happen. How much secrecy do you have?
4.
That's a lot of secrecy.
Yeah.
If you swing, it will be without a card.
No, you can't. Well, yeah, you
Oh.
can't play card at all. Yeah.
Well,
No, go
if
for the
yeah, I
city.
think if Jacob was there,
And I think I can only get
Go
to
for the
Jaguar
city, go
this
for the
turn,
city.
which is a shame. But I might be able to.
You can hit the streets and score. You can
I can only
hit me
I
and
can
score.
only
You can kill one of my guys and score, which I don't want to tell you to do because that would be racist.
That's a
There's
bummer
no
if he
more city
doesn't
on the
have
break.
the attacks for the city.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there is no more city on the brink.
Prize fighter does it.
He
Yeah,
has
even if
to
he has a-
swing at the city or at me for points.
well, let's see. If he has a peer pressure, he could take out one thing from the city at least.
Yeah, but he needs those
Escape
2.
This deck
Show.
hates aggro, and my answer to aggro is I will make you lose if you swing at me.
Let's hope this doesn't take as long as the last turn when Paper Alchemist
I
was
think
up.
it will. I think there's less things to think through.
Yeah. So what? He just needs to get 3.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, now I see his issue.
He gets Prize Fighter for 1.
there's going to be 3 sad damage.
He just needs to
Yeah,
get
he's
2.
right. His problem is he doesn't have Jacob.
So
Yeah, that's-
if he gets
yeah.
down to
If he had Jacob right now, he'd
Yeah.
win this turn.
Easily. Yeah.
Brandon opens
That
the
sucks.
deal points.
That really does.
Yeah, this is
Well,
there's
the thing is, if Brandon kills 2 of your dudes, you're dead.
I
He
know,
won't get
but
that
also
far.
Brandon kills 2,
2 mortals, he wins. Yes.
so I think I have to kill a mortal that's not sad.
he should do that.
It's at
Because
least
it's
one.
really the only thing he can do.
And there's no Dragon's Roost on the board.
No dragons.
Flint doesn't
versus
come
the
back
board.
next turn, Leah.
Correct, he's not coming back this game.
He's not coming back for a while, yo.
Oh, he should. Oh, I know exactly what he should do.
What?
He should go for Chef for the draw.
He
The
should
draw
go
turn.
for Chef for the draw.
Yep.
He should absolutely
Let's-
do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he go for Chef for the draw?
I hate it when that happens.
Oh god, now it's flipping my hand at the same time. Hang on.
Yeah.
You gotta click
This
off.
engine
clear
is
the
sometimes very
TTS
wonky. I
somewhere.
apologize for it.
It's been said before.
You're
This
so polite,
TTS is
Hong.
like playing a
You
board
are
game with
super polite, Hong, I
chopsticks.
like
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try to be nice to people. It's a game.
And what's he doing?
What you thinking? You're attacking what?
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Are you going for the streets?
Attack the Chef.
I'm gonna go for the chef.
Yes.
Okay, do it. Get a card in.
Nice.
In the process.
There we go. Peer pressure.
That's 3 social.
What do you draw?
What?
What's
What?
the
Who
top
else is
deck?
in? What?
Actually, he screwed up. Yeah, he needed to put another character
That's
with it. There we
fine.
go.
yes.
Let him
That's
do it.
reasonable.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
need at least a
That
dude.
was tricky.
He needs
what are you
two.
talking
He
about?
actually needs two
Okay.
more characters too. He needs to add 2 more
Yeah,
characters.
that
No,
card
he
with
has
Jacob
plus 1.
Frost
The
annihilates
Calcionado
people.
gives him
Oh,
another
right. My
social.
bad. So what did
He's ready at 2.
what did he draw?
Let's see. Boom.
Draw a card.
Oh, hey, you'll get to swing at me next turn. That's terrifying, because you'll have Jacob Frost back, right?
Will potentially. So now
Did you draw the attack?
at 11.
It's
Wait,
funny,
real
there's-
quick for my second
It's
action.
like there's no invisible army on the table, and that's why there's 4 vagrants on the table. Which is another reason why invisible army is sometimes amazing, because nobody goes for the vagrants.
For my second
Sometimes.
action, sadly, I cannot kill another mortal with what I have.
Oh, damn.
12. Like,
Let's be
how many
Yeah.
games have we all almost have we all gotten to 12 and
One
when somebody else hits
point away.
13 or something? Yeah. But that means you're doing it right, more or less. You know.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson to learn if you're like 1 turn away and 1 point away. It's good to keep your deck around and
Yeah.
keep on messing with it.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4-player game and it's pretty easy to lose
Yep.
this game.
Yep. Yeah, you're only. Yeah, it's we always say in like a
Kind of 6s.
2-player game, you have a
You guys
50%.
split the damage
You know, like
amongst my side,
50% of the
guys,
players
so
will win,
basically
so to speak. You know.
puts them at like 1 or 2, and they're not that secret. And it's just whether or not.
Yeah, in a 4-player game, yeah,
it
only
tells where
1
they
in
are.
4 will win. So.
That.
Hi, Brandon. Thanks for
I'm not
looking at the
thinking-
board state.
Hey, I'm not thinking about you. I'm just trying to live.
Oh, no, I get you. I get you.
It's been a rough day for me.
Yeah, I
Some
feel
of
like
us
Spin
have-
it out too early.
if
Some of
Brandon
us have
gets-
had multiple people put into torpor multiple times.
My 2 fattest
You might go
characters
off.
are just sitting in the casket. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever you like.
Is it my
I'll-
turn? Okay, perfect. If this is the 4th sad, I might take sad damage.
Nope.
No, it's a tour guide.
See, that should not be there.
Oh,
Nope.
shoot.
Because-
That's okay.
Tour
friendly
guy's
game.
dead. No, tour guy's dead. What do you
No.
mean?
Tour guide is
There we go.
definitely dead. Tour guide was burned. Yeah, because that was
It
on
was burned.
clandestine. Right?
It's almost as if you
Yeah,
guys
why is it in
shuffled the wrong
Okay,
deck
the
in.
burn pile then. So then draw the next one.
Yeah. Well, no, they did shuffle the
Actually,
right.
That's fine.
It was the right deck, but there was
I
I
things that
think
were.
wrong thing.
Yeah.
yes,
And
I
so
think
was
it,
the chef.
Yeah, they put. There
okay.
we go.
So 4 sad.
The chef
Chef
was
was
too.
too?
Yeah, there's something went wrong.
So then I discard the chef and I take
Skateboarder.
Well, you also drew a card, so it's all screwed up. We'll let it be. Let it be.
So
Let it be. Yeah. We'll let it be. We'll let it be. Yeah, we'll burn the
Let
skateboarder.
what be.
Because
Yeah,
The
I think that's the
skateboarder-
best thing to do.
That's
the
fair.
skateboarder
That's fair.
doesn't exist. Yes. Okay.
That's fair.
so that we're still the same will count. I'm sorry about that.
Well, that
No, I
messes up my
think-
math. But
I think it's because something got put into the discard.
Yep.
Yeah, just a mistake earlier.
Okay, so my first action will be to play Seek Knowledge.
that's probably my fault.
crazy.
And I
This
killed my
city
guy,
is-
put it on discard instead
is-
of it.
4 vagrants, 4 sads, and the prince.
Good lord. Oh,
So I'll draw
That's-
2
that's
cards.
pretty-
Here comes greed.
Go up to 10.
Zeitgeist had asked.
I'll
was the
use it
card
to
he
draw
drew?
2 cards.
Nick Shot. What card
happened?
did he go for the chef and he drew?
And discard 1, which will be a Truth of Blood. Okay. And yes, my next action will be a greed.
But
Called it.
That puts him at
Ooh.
12. and
So give
So
me
that will be yes, this will put me at 12. I will have 7 on the board and a card.
All right,
And there are
0
no-
for now.
Yep, there are no votes on the table. I think this is
You
his
should at
game.
least use your leader, right?
That's not game.
Oh yeah, I sure wish I could, Brandon.
Oh my
no.
bad. Well, I don't have a leader either, so I can't really talk
Not bad.
trash.
You do though. You have one
that's
in the
funny.
Haven, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that
she's
sent back?
black. Oh, thank you for telling me
EC,
that.
does
I
he have an
forgot.
ex? Does he have another turn
Um,
after this, EC?
This is the
I
I
first
will
action.
do. Shoot, he said he has 7 in a card.
Wait, no.
Yeah, 7 and a card.
Did he play
Seek
ritual?
Knowledge.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
7
him
in
play
a card.
another
Hedge your
ritual.
bets. Goes to 9. You discarded last word already. Maybe he has
So
another one.
he only has an
Um,
unhosted action left.
But if it's hedge your bets, he goes up anyway. But he only goes up 1.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what?
Um,
He might be playing
You
premonition.
discarded 2 last
Maybe a-
words and 1 hedge your bet.
From the unhosted to
I
a
say it's
hosted.
hedge your bets.
Real one.
Yeah,
I
that'd
guess.
be
I
a
could be
crazy
wrong.
play.
Ed called it. Yep.
So I will. Crap.
Can't do
I have
anything.
6.
I
He
will
has
crap.
9. Shoot, you don't have a card, do you, Paper?
I don't have a card. All I can do is give you 1 for.
If you had a card, you'd be playing
Jacob.
Intel. You would have handled this a couple turns ago.
Jacob has. Oh yeah, the 1.
This is why even aggro decks need to have influence cards.
Ooh.
Even just 2.
You saw. You
No,
saw me.
So well,
You
Sriracha.
saw me.
done that.
6,
I've done that in some.
7.
I put in a couple last
True,
words.
Brandon's
sometimes
playing
in
them
aggro decks.
and aggro.
Yep.
So I have
It
1,
also helps.
Raksha.
7.
Here it comes.
We don't have enough, bro.
Mix
They
is
have
calling
9.
it. Mix is calling it.
There's nothing we can do to stop him. Each one of us could go 1 down, but that would be stupid.
So if he can
Uh,
premonition into
I
attack,
guess
an
we
attack
suffer.
on dad, he wins.
I'm gonna go
Oh, we
1 in favor of this.
Interesting.
we got an answer back.
It's a
from-
last word.
We got an answer.
That's what Brandon has right
I don't
there.
want to interrupt.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'll wait till this is done.
Mix is saying that Chimera rituals
So I
keep
go
winning
down
the
1 and
stream,
then take
and
1,
he's
so
right.
I net 0 prestige, but then I get 2.
So this might be it. Premonition into an attack on sad.
Okay, so I have 1 unhosted action. I'm going to play a premonition,
There we go.
But does he have? He should have.
and
a
then
kill.
I will use Bruno to toss a second greed.
Oh, why not just attack the sad?
With
Because
a
he's still got the influence.
Oh,
Why not?
I mean, just the sad is it's like a free kill though.
Well, he might not have the attack. He might
which
not
is
have the
the
attack. for
hedge your
the-
bets.
Well,
so.
I happen to know he does because I.
Oh,
How'd you
that's
get
why.
a second
Either
action?
way, he
I
wins.
mean, how'd you get a third action?
Premonition.
Oh, because he has.
Premonition.
Oh, he has hedge your
So
bets.
I
That means-
chantry for the unhosted because I
Yeah.
played a ritual,
Hedge your bets means.
and I
Premonition
turn
is
the
for-
unhosted with premonition into an action,
Yeah.
which I can
Yep.
then play the
Yeah.
He's
second
got
greed.
it. He's got it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you got it.
I get it.
How does premonition give me an action?
Brandon
Maybe
was
I'm
right.
moving slow.
Brandon called it.
My party has or attach a character in your coterie and gain 1 action. Is what premonition says.
Wait, there's no aspects.
but
the party?
You don't need it. You don't need
Yeah, you don't
the
need
Auspex to
the thing.
attach it.
Shoot.
He's right. He's right.
Unless they
Yeah.
allot
You only
it
need
to
it
be
for
an
the-
unlisted action,
ability.
he's not wrong.
He's right. He's still got it.
Oh shoot!
That's
I
right.
didn't even see that coming. Man, my math is off.
But you only
Well,
had
you
gotta be
one
careful with
modifier
Chantry.
too. Not that I think we could have stopped it, but
Even
Nope,
if you lose,
that's
even if
it.
you
That's
defeat
game.
it, he still has it.
Good
Well,
game,
the-
bro.
The other thing I could have done is I could have killed a sack
Right.
with It's Your Funeral.
That's what I was
So you did have it.
Good game, bro. That was excellent. What I tell you guys, this guy is dangerous.
Wow.
He's done it to me
Great
before.
game.
That was an excellent game. I
Wow.
was so close to winning the game. I was so close.
Unmute
I had another
me.
biting comment. I was trying to kill you. If I had one more, then I would have had a chance. Oh my goodness. What a game.
I
That was
needed
fun.
to
Oh,
unmute.
what a game.
Wow.
Great job, Hong.
Oh, yeah,
You beat me twice the last 2 times I played you. Goodness
mute.
gracious.
It's okay. Thank you, Your
Us.
Majesty, for your
If I had
presence.
just
Wow.
if I had just topped any of
Excellent.
the other social damages I had, I could have won last turn. It's
I
so
was-
close.
Yeah.
Very desperately searching for that premonition or the shape of the beast.
Unmute me. I
Yeah,
needed. I
that's-
have
that's a
things
good
to
game.
say.
that was fun.
That's a
Look at
really
this
good game.
table. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
Matt Hyra got
Yeah.
back.
What a game.
No
Leah,
speaking while looking is
played
the
so
intent.
well,
of,
Leah.
Hold on,
like
Ed.
when you
Hold
look
on,
at people's
Ed.
hands.
Hold on,
You
Ed.
did
We-
great.
These guys need to unmute
That
us.
was a
I'm
terrifying
gonna be
game.
Sending out some
Oh, I
things.
guess
It was really fun.
They've
We should
gotta-
unmute everyone now,
Yes.
right?
Thank you. Yes.
There we
Yes,
go.
I say we do that.
Hold on. Let me unmute people.
Yes,
Let
please
me
unmute
how do you
me.
do that?
Let me know when I'm unmuted.
Hard hold.
My goodness, what a game.
Yeah,
That was a
1, 2, 3.
really good game.
1, 2, 3.
Um,
What up?
can't do that.
Are we unmuted?
Can you guys hear us now?
I have you unmuted, but I think the other guys are working
can
on
hear
it.
you.
I am working on it. Sorry, my Discord is very slow when I have TTS
Alright.
on.
Well,
Gotcha.
I don't.
in the-
I can't unmute people.
You don't have a super fancy computer on that teacher's
No, I don't.
That's
Uh,
funny.
Wait,
Brandon, why don't you just try exiting it out and re-entering the voice chat?
That might work.
I might have to because I'm an old man and I don't know what I'm doing.
I can tell
I
you,
think
we're
Unfortunately, it
definitely
might
not,
it might keep the mute, but maybe not.
Yeah, I can
Hmm.
definitely tell you we're not going to get advertiser dollars from Discord or TTS on this stream.
I am so sorry. I
I
make
bet.
fun of TTS all the time,
The jank is half the
but
charm.
the janky physics is half the charm of TTS.
Literally, it has a table flip button.
I did
Come
it.
on.
Yeah.
There
Welcome
we
back,
go.
Brandon. You can hear us.
That was a wild game. Wild.
Yeah,
That
crazy
was
all over the
exciting.
place.
And we are
That was
going
exciting
past, we are
game.
going past 2.5 hours, so I do want to jump in real quick and just say thank the 4 of you for playing this game. It was excellent. It was engaging. The table talk was great. We were hearing you guys with the rules questionings, and we were just sitting there going, nope, we can't help them. We're not moderators. We are commentators. We can't jump in there and help you guys out. But I think in the future games, maybe we'll talk about that before the stream to kind of plan it out and see what the best way to handle that is. But otherwise, how'd you guys feel? I mean,
This is
It was
this is a great
nerve-wracking.
entanglement.
yeah, Paper
What'd you say, Hong? Say it
Paper
again.
Alchemist,
It was
and the Thin
nerve-wracking.
Bloods. That was a great play. I was really surprised to see them do so well with Prize Fighter. I had not seen that combo.
Yeah, you were
Never
you were
seen it before.
you were one attack away, Paper Alchemist, from the win.
Yeah.
And then-
The mistake I made was, well, I didn't like my hands on the table. I didn't luckily get. I was hoping to draw like one of my other intimidates or something just to kill. But earlier, I totally missed my torpor mending phase when I should have.
You
Just
should have
checked my
brought back Jacob Frost.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
If I had chucked Second Sunrise or whatever it's called, then he would have been back, and then I killed somebody that turn.
Yep.
Like I killed 2, and I went.
Every
Yeah.
single
No, it
player,
wasn't.
every single player at the table had an angle, and everybody was playing really well.
Well, there was a point where Leah had only Shet Mason on the board, and I could have swung in with my social attack for I think
Yeah.
5 damage.
Yes,
And there was a point where I was like, "But is there a reaction in there to
that's
stop me?"
I was defending
Very-
you, Hong. I was defending you, and it ended up you won, because I was thinking the same thing. You had exactly enough to kill, and if there was any reaction that could be played,
I would have lost the game.
you
That
would
would have been
lost
the
game.
loss.
Exactly, you would
Yeah.
have lost that point. And I
Yeah.
get it. Like it was a gamble. I just want everybody to say it was a gamble, and you didn't take the gamble, which was your choice, and it ended up helping you.
So just to clarify what that was, is the turn before that Mystic King won, he could have gone in on Shep and taken him out, right? I mean, that was an option. Shep was the only vamp up,
So here's
and he
right,
didn't
but it
take
was a,
it.
it was ex-
It was that was the
it was ex-
gamble. That was a gamble, and not
it
taking
was
that gamble
exactly
worked
enough
out.
to right. It was exactly enough damage to kill.
Yeah.
Right. So it was like it was 5 damage, and there was 5 damage, to be done on Shep. The question I have is, was there any plausible reaction that could be played from Tremere Queen's deck? Because
No.
backup would work.
No.
So
Well,
that was
no.
probably just a matter of like
Well, I
memorizing
haven't-
Didn't have it.
cards.
I think I
She didn't
didn't.
have
I
it.
don't know the card pool well enough to know what social
That's tough.
reactions are in the game
Yeah.
at this moment.
But
Um,
but doing like a quick assessment, which is hindsight's 2020, there could not have been a reaction she could have played with her current vampires and not having backup set up, and you can't play
Never.
Tenebrous.
And I will say
no,
this.
Tenebrous
So
would
he
have
could
worked.
have played some members.
So yeah, so you did the right thing. You did the right thing, Hong. So even so, if she had Tenebrous, you would have lost. So I think that you have to play assuming she's running Tenebrous, which a lot of people are. So I think you made the right choice. Even if you didn't know you made the right choice, you made the right choice.
Well, there's also this
Yeah.
to consider, that Tremere Queen, no one else at the table is really close to a win on that round, right? Like, I mean, the KO was possibly there for Tremere Queen. Brannick may have been able to get, some playthings and got the agendas, but it didn't look good for what he was doing.
No,
And then it
there
would
was
have came back
only
around
one.
to it would come back around Paper Alchemist, and then he,
Yeah.
didn't have the intel to pay. So it was a gamble, but
There
the
was
odds
only
were in his
one
favor.
city mortal left, so there was no way I could win by agenda any longer.
Yeah.
There was only one city mortal left, so the most I could have went to is 10. So what I tried to do is I switched to drain. I had 2 biting comments in my hand. The problem is I didn't have anybody with social. So if I just had one person with social, I win by drain. But because I did not, look, sometimes it happens like that. you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Great
I
game,
was
by the way.
surprised that you took me down to 1 vampire and my predator was up next, but I'm glad that was not what took me out.
I mean, he still won, so
Right.
I guess it's hard to critique a win, So
Yeah, I think that the thing that Hong's deck always has over, it's similar to Knowledge is Power, but the card draw is pretty insane. And I
I'm
think
at 3 cards in my deck.
yeah.
It was
So
crazy.
Hong's always
Nice.
gonna get everything in his deck relatively into his hand. So then he has the most ability to leverage what's in his deck, right? Which is just a really strong ability in this game. And it's why Bruno's going to be around, I think. Anything that gives
Yeah.
you a card draw engine is going to be around, because card draw.
Bruno will only get better as more ongoings enter the game.
I did not realize Bruno was for ongoing. I thought he was for titles. That's really cool.
And
Bruno's strong.
And the issue is, if there are no other vampires that begin to be able to do the same thing, there will be fights for Bruno at the table.
Yeah.
In addition, he's doing dominate. He's running dominate, which is starting to be better and better as well. A lot of good future for Bruno.
Once Podium comes out too, it will get really good.
Yeah.
Well,
But
so,
also, notably, Paper Alchemist bringing Thin Bloods back from relative
Fucking-
obscurity.
I love the Thin Blood deck.
That's really good.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
surprising. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, of course, I don't want to downplay Brandon and Tremere Queen's deck, because playthings with Clandestine always fun, right? Especially with Royal Retreat, able to kind of cycle things in. We were all talking about when we first round, Satyr Jest and Ravyes and we were all talking about how it must be a Horde the Herd. Look at everything we're seeing. There's got to be a Horde the Herd coming out, and we didn't. We were totally wrong. That's not what happened. But
No, I think I agree with Brandon in that Playthings is much more consistent than Horde the Herd.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Horde the
Yeah,
Herd,
I agree.
in my
True.
experience, it's not as good in it's rough to run it in 4-player. I've see it do better in 3-player. 3-player is not a very beloved format,
Mhm.
but I
It's
think
more
that
work for the same
Yeah.
points.
Right.
3 players, so
Yeah.
much work.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just Horde the Herd. Yeah, not
I
right now.
will say this.
And top of the
I
meta,
will,
that's for sure.
I will say this, and Rob, you know, because you had a really good Horde the Herd deck. When you do have Horde the Herd, you have an ability to surge and faster than than most, because what you're doing is you're getting one for the 2 that you just got off the board, and then possibly clearing the board, and then you get a 4-point turn.
Yeah.
And so that is not it's tougher to do with in like a lot of agendas, but with Horde the Herd you can't search. Now, if they all come out and you just don't have enough actions to clear, then that stinks. But Horde the Herd is still viable. It's just that I think Playthings can get the same 4 points with 2 hits, and it's a lot more reliable if it works out in your favor. You know what I mean? So,
It's in the realm of go into the city to do stuff decks. It just doesn't beat out the other ones. So I think that's the trouble, with consistency. And like we've talked about, consistency is really important.
Consistency won this game. It was Mystic King's deck that was just able to survive as long as it was. And we have some questions in the chat I just want to address. Mitch is asking, couldn't he have attacked twice on that turn? I believe we were talking about Mystic King's turn before he won, and maybe attacking twice. If he didn't get through the first one, he got blocked, and then go again with a different attack, maybe. But he was doing the rituals, and he was getting the points that way, so he didn't want to split up the actions to do 2 attacks. He still wanted to grab that ritual.
Would he have had enough? Like,
I
you do
like
five
I
social
like
twice
the
in a row?
idea of what'd you say? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Sorry, could he do enough damage? Like, if he throws all 5 social into the first one and it gets blocked by something, is Shep still killable even in the second attack?
Absolutely, because now
Yes,
he's tenderized.
I think.
Right?
Well, the issue is I didn't have a second social attack.
Right. Only 1 social attack. It's possible, but I still accept the concept that it could have been risky. I mean, it is chancy, right?
Right.
That Tremere Queens has 2 Tenebris, but what if she did? Then Hong just doesn't win. Period.
Yeah, I
Yeah, but
actually.
here's the thing: there's nobody else threatening him to lose. He's in the lead. He looks at his hand. He knows he has the win.
I was
He does the
actually
math.
not
He
in
says,
the lead
"Forget it.
at
I'm
that
not going
point.
to swing because
No,
I'm already going to win." You know
Paper
what I mean?
Alchemist would have won given a slightly different, so
Oh,
so
yeah.
there were other
If-
people.
If I had no secrecy, Paper Alchemist could have swung at Bruno.
But you had 3 secrets. You had 4 secrets.
If
So
I swung,
that's part
I'd
of
be
it,
in the
yeah.
street. I would not have
Exactly.
secrecy.
Right.
Exactly.
Right, so then he would be
that's
exposed,
true.
right? So
That's also
so
true. So to consider that as well.
I know it's. I'm just saying, like, attacks are always risky because you just don't know what they have in their hand. And Tremere Queen had a hand, right? It wasn't like she was sitting on like 1 or 2 cards, right? She had 5 cards, I want to say, at the time. So
Speaking of,
It was
Tremere
exactly
Queen,
5.
like,
yeah,
that whole time when we were talking about, attacking General Flint and stuff, she was, bluffing really, really well with with her like 5-card hand. I was scared the whole time going into that.
You should have been. You shouldn't have knocked 2 of my vampires out right before my rival had a turn.
To be
Yeah, but
fair,
that's what the game does, though. Like when you
I
have
only wanted to kill one of them. You blocked.
if Paper Alchemist did not kill Flint, I would have had to go in for the swing. Because there was no way I was letting you enter your turn with General Flint on the board.
Oh yeah, I probably would have won.
because I was going to lose. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that
And
being
that's-
said, I'm sorry to cut you off, Robert. What
no
else?
problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, nothing. Go ahead.
I was gonna just end it. I was gonna say let's end the stream.
Oh, actually, really quick, I got an answer from Hyra. I asked in the rules forum about when you look at somebody's hand. He says no speaking while looking like at somebody's hand is the intent. After you look,
Told
you can
you.
speak and lie all you wish. But it was hard to find that. No, because I really researched through all the docs, and it doesn't. At least I couldn't find something that flat out said that. But I remember reading it somewhere. So maybe I read it in the rules form a long time ago, and I just couldn't find it again. So I think they need to say it a little bit more clearly that just like you can't say anything because that was his intent. But like if you look in the clarification doc, it just says after you look, you could say whatever you want, but it doesn't flat out say you can. Anyway, whatever. It's
Yeah.
oh, and then I had one more thing on oh sorry, yeah.
I was
Did you find an answer on far reach as well? Since
Right.
you were
Yeah,
talking higher?
I didn't look for the answer, but as far as I know, when you do the far reach, yes, Flint should be able to block it, because it's an attack. I mean, you found that answer yourselves. And then it says, what is it? The acting character starts an attack against the target who cannot play a reaction. So the initial target, actually, this one I'm not sure on 100% because my interpretation is the initial target can't play a reaction.
So I could
But wait, what does Dragon's Roost say? Does it say you become the target? It says you block, but I don't.
It doesn't
We'd
say
have to
that.
double
It
check.
just says you
We
can
should
block
ask this
them
on the
with
rules
that.
form.
We should ask
But
this.
Yeah.
I think Flint could play a reaction, but I'm not sure.
If she can block, she can play a reaction. That just makes sense to me personally.
Well, but I feel like
Yeah.
the blocker becomes the new target of the attack.
That could be true.
But it may or may not.
I like
But
that.
I don't
yeah,
know.
that's what we need
Yeah,
to check.
that's what we need
how-
to
Yeah.
check.
Well, does
Yeah.
far reach
Um,
say that the
Make that up.
target cannot play a reaction?
does.
Is that why that's
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
okay?
It
Yes.
does. That's the wording.
Does
Yeah.
it say target or that target character?
That target
Target
may
character.
not.
Oh.
Oh, the
The
target
attacking
of the
character
attack.
starts an attack against the target who cannot play a
Can
reaction.
But
someone
it's the
move
target
their
of the
hand?
attack. So
Can someone move
I
their
think
hand?
I think me personally, I think they should not be able to because it's basically saying the target of the attack, which becomes the blocking character.
Well, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. It just depends on if that actually works that way.
Right.
If the new person becomes
That's
the
my-
quote unquote
that's
target
my
or they're just
theory.
the defender. It could go either. Yeah, it could
That's
go
my-
either way.
Well,
depending.
then-
oh, there we
theory-
go.
Yeah,
Given my understanding of the rules.
Well, the
right.
rule book.
Because then
Yeah.
look at brass knuckles. What is it?
A sucker
What is-
punch.
Sucker punch.
Sucker punch.
Right, where the original
That
target.
retargets.
Right, it retargets.
Interesting.
Right.
Wait,
so
but then the fact that it says original
I'm just
target
gonna ask this
suggests
before.
that the new blocker becomes a different target,
correct.
right? Otherwise, you wouldn't need the original part
Correct.
of that phrasing.
Correct. So then the target who cannot play reaction is in effect Dragon's Roost. Whoever blocks with it is now the target, and I'm not making a ruling. I'm saying logically, that's what
Yeah.
I'm getting. That's where I'm getting. Is
There-
that-
But
there's-
we need to reach out to Hyra.
I think it's worth reaching out. This one's
Yeah.
this one's
Yeah,
edgy enough
I'm
that it-
asking right now on the rules
Yeah.
form.
cool.
It's
Well,
But
definitely
in
the,
this case, she didn't play a reaction anyway. So.
right.
Well, no, I would have, but you guys told me I couldn't. So
Well, we
it would have
didn't-
made a difference.
they didn't know. So this
Well, I'm
Yeah.
is
70.
definitely
I'm
like,
70% saying that you couldn't, and that was the right call. But
This-
we'll
this
is
get a
definitely,
ruling.
like,
We'll get a ruling.
new territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was just saying that the comment was it wouldn't have made a difference, but it would have if I had
Yeah.
an option. I would have played a
Yeah,
reaction.
and Flint probably wouldn't have died.
Just
Right.
just by the way, another thing that happened, and Brandon, to your credit, you kind of said this too. You put when somebody died, you put a bunch of discarded city deck mortals into the discard pile. They should have gone into the burn pile, and then that's
Yeah,
what
I think that was my fault. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how that happened.
Yeah.
it just was it's that was one of those moments where we almost jumped on to tell you.
I wish you
You're up.
did. I wish somebody would have hit me because I think when she killed, I
Yeah, it
put
was a
the
mistake.
stack and they accidentally didn't stack, and so then I'm restacking them, and somehow I ended up putting them in the discard instead of the
It's just a lesson
burn.
to the
Man,
viewers. Be
that was
careful.
all bad.
Be careful
Alright.
about where you put the. There's a discard pile on the TTS mod, and there's a burn pile on the TTS mod, and it's just be careful about that. It's a friendly game. Don't worry about it, Brandon. But,
Someone
like,
made
just
Someone
as
made a very good joke that playing on TTS, playing board games on TTS is like playing with chopsticks.
That was my joke.
Can I
That's a
say
good one.
something?
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah, please.
In the rule book, so like the one that comes with the base game, it says for blocking an attack, if the target of an attack has one or more other ready vampires, they may block unless it is a ranged attack. The blocker becomes the new target instead of the original announced target. The attack continues against the new target, and they become the target of the attack.
Yeah, that feels like to
Oh.
me that
That
follows.
answers that then, right?
the
It feels
No, I
logic.
like
think
it.
that it
Feels like
you
it.
can't play a card.
But I never. It's always good to just get a final ruling.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, like Matt Hyra is nice to us, so we should
Yeah.
just ask him
Yeah.
all the questions.
But it,
Hey
it
Matt.
really should.
Hey Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the shower. Anyways,
Right.
you guys, thank you again very much. I do want to go ahead
a
and
lot of
end
fun.
the stream for everyone.
Yes.
Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.
You too.
GG. Good
Great
game,
game.
guys.
Thanks,
Good
everybody.
game.